in typical fashion, the music air quotes. Wasn't he that dude? Fuck you! Like it was a day. Fuck off. If I'd been gone for a week, I'd say that's fair, but shush. Anyways. Yeah. Sorry, it's just we need to buy a new one. Sup, y'all? It's me. It's not your boy Asmongold, because that is apparently trademarked, but you know. What's up? So, welcome to Quiet Homeworld. It is disturbing. In please. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm not gonna close this out today. I mean, like I say, we got through about halfway last time. Oh, copyright. Yeah. I say we got about halfway through last time. I'm gonna say we just finished the Gardens of Gadesh, if I'm not mistaken, which is, well, I wouldn't say the most interesting set piece, but it's probably one of the most unique. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. Universal Music Group. I'm aware. I just pronounce it as because fuck it. You know, I know who Universal Music Group are. Fucking calm thyself. Yeah. So we got a few. I think there's call them filler missions if you want. Kind of like a couple of like neither here nor there missions coming up. More are there to like present challenge than anything else. Okay, the Fourth Reich, dude, they fucking are. That fucking group is just monstrous with their fucking copyright. It is disgusting, the shit that they pull with their copyright. It is, God. Like, ooey. Like, it's not quite as bad as Nintendo, but they're not far. Like them and Sony, them and Sony Music Group are just ooey. Just music in general seems to be really fucking protective of their copyright, which I suppose makes sense. It's real easy to infringe, but you know, it's up to you how much of a piece of shit you want to be. And Universal Music Group have decided to become the Fourth Reich, so you know that's entirely up to them. By the way, what's up? I'm tired of Quiet Homeworld. I don't know why the game has suddenly decided to go quiet, but it is what it is. So we're just going to get started here. So as you can see, we finally got out of that nebula. We've jumped just north to what appears to be the bottom of another nebula.
After analyzing the data we collected from the Kartoba's sister ship, we've been able to determine what happened in the nebula. While the Kartoba was able to limp to Karak, this ship instead must have tried to hide here. They soon resorted to preying on ships passing through the nebula. In time, the nebula became off-limits to all shipping. They developed hyperspace inhibitor technology to trap prey from far away without leaving the safety of the nebula.
So, they were saying that the treaty that forbade the Higarans from
eventually
developing hyperspace
the
tech.
Their existence, and ultimately, their religion.
That was like 4,000 years ago, so that would imply that the children of Kadesh have been hiding in the nebula for 4,000 years. Which is crazy to me.
Anomaly detected. Override engaged.
I must have lost a few of my ion array frigates.
Sensors detect a vessel here. It doesn't match any of the profiles we have encountered. Send in a team to investigate.
I do believe I shall send a probe.
Ships surrounding the alien vessel. They appear to be inactive.
I was just looking at that. So the anomaly is here. There's a dust particle trail leading to it. And there are resources, and so that's what these are here. These are used. There are resources scattered around in a ring. Because that's not fucking crazy at all. They appear to be inactive. Yeah, I played enough COD Warfare Infinite. No, that's a fucking lie. Anytime anything says inactive, I just hear waiting to ambush your dumb ass. We do have lots of resources, and now we have the time to make use of them. Ah, yeah. See, because we've reloaded the destroyer that we thieved from the Tidan has actually been repainted in our colors now. So now it's in, you know, base colors. All good. Pretty good. Fortunately, I didn't get any of the multi-gun frigates, but that's all right. I mean, I've got a couple of my own destroyers now anyway, so I'm not feeling too bad. I mean, these ion array frigates aren't magnificent. I mean, they do the job, but, you know, attached to them, I am not.
Mothership.
I've only got 4 of these. Well, the first thing I'll do then is I'll rebuild the thieving squad.
Assembly underway.
I'll give me 2 of those. Oh yes, already done that back on. Let's see then. What should we have in terms of fighters? We've got attack bombers here. Not a terrible amount of them, however. I mean, the only purpose of the interceptor would be to guard the strike craft. That would be their only job. I mean, yeah, it's just an anti-fighter fighter, but it's also very slow. It's a bit that they don't tell you. Well, let's make a force then.
Construction underway.
Go on then. We got 3. 1, 2, 3. That makes 10, 15, 20.
Construction underway. Construction underway.
Oh, you can do this as well instead of having to tap through it all.
Attack bomber complete.
Good. Must have been larger before. Oh. This is where you could go to other build ships if you had them.
Salvage corvette complete.
How many? Okay, we've only got 4 resource collectors, so we'll build 2 more.
Underway.
How are we doing for frigates? Well, we've got no assault frigates of any description. I can't help but feel like these drone frigates are the very essence of useless. So I might actually...
Bomber complete.
We have our orders. Take her home.
I'm actually going to recycle that. I do like how the crew sound a little sad to be saying bye to the vessel, but, no, I wouldn't worry.
Salvage corvette.
They'll be reactivated on an assault frigate soon enough. The front line... I mean, good against, you know, it's good against corvettes and other frigates, but weak versus other capital ships. Let's have a look then. We've only got 3 out of 15 for capital class. Now, I don't want to overbuild that, however. I do think 3 is a little low, so we'll build at least 1 destroyer.
Attack
We've got
bomber
1, 2, 3, 4 ion cannon frigates plus 2 arrays. What we'll do then is we'll build 1, 2, 3.
Attack bomber
That makes up to 10 frigate class. Then we'll build 1 more of each. Now, support frigates are weird. They're basically repair corvettes, but bigger. And their primary job is to refit craft out there. Now, I do want at least 1 because they do give us extended range with our
Attack bomber complete.
fighter craft and corvettes. Now, multi-gun corvettes are the anti-fighter brigade,
Attack bomber
which I might honestly replace with defenders, as defenders are significantly cheaper. Although I have found defenders tend to die very quickly. How many are these?
bomber complete.
This is 8 of them. Well, let's bring that up to 15.
Assembly underway.
Oh.
Berths are clear.
Oh, come on, wait me here.
Bomber complete.
Berths are clear.
Yeah. And then, as far as ships go, that's kind of all I want for now. As I am eternally paranoid about this kind of shit.
Attack bomber complete.
I mean, we've got plenty of attack bombers now. Designed to defend and protect larger vessels from strike craft.
Bomber
So
complete.
we can get a few interceptors really as cover for the attack bombers, which we will. Let's make 3 flights of 5, so that's 1, 2,
Clear. Construction
3.
underway. Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
Okay. Fine. Well, how many of these did we end up with?
Roger.
20. That should be fine then. Giveaway question? Shoot. I've never against withholding information. Iron cannon assault frigate. Now we'll build a couple more because fuck it. And we've got a lot of big ships going all at the same time, so tell what we'll do. We'll build a probe. We'll quickly send it to the front of the queue, because a probe will take exactly 30 seconds to build, and we do need to probe out this vessel. What we shall now do...
Reporting.
Probe complete.
We go send out the resourcing crews. Really fucking hard to get a read on how deep these...
Moving to destination.
You can see that's quite high up.
Moving to
Oh, come
destination. Destination locked in.
Oh, that's a bit better. When setting up Steam on a completely different system, do you keep the categories you set up on the old system? Generally, yes. I say generally because I believe the categories are synced to your account. So when I reinstalled Steam on this and then logged in with my account, all my old categories were there. So from what I know, yes, it's synced to your account, not necessarily your machine. So if you're worried about losing your categories because you're rebuilding your machine, you know,
En route.
no, you'll be fine. What's that, Ricky?
Reporting.
And let's parcel out the resource collectors.
Collection confirmed.
Send them off.
Reporting.
Destroyer complete.
Confirmed.
I don't actually full on remember. Okay, I sent him there, so we'll send them
Collection
there.
confirmed.
Oh. And there's the Big Daddy ship that I ordered. Again, I don't want to build too many of these default destroyers, but they are kind of our ships of the line, so having more of them is never a bad plan. And despite this build-up, by the way, we've only gone through 6,000 of our 25,000 resources, so, you know, I still see this as largely a win. At the point, actually, we've got 15 slots, so... oh, fuck it, I'm going to build another one. Because I want to, and I need no other reason. I'll queue it third in the queue, but, you know. Because we'll get these additional frigates out first, but we'll get there. There's no research to do. You know that the science donut continues to stand idle.
Copy.
To the point where I'm going to tell it to dock.
Underway.
Then okay, the science donut doesn't want to dock. Never mind.
Iron cannon frigate complete.
So I want at least these 2 frigates done. It's bad, bitch. You don't need no other reason.
Assault frigate complete.
Not incorrect. I was like, we'll let these 2 frigates finish, and then we're going to send this probe out. How far is it? That's a couple of kilometers out. We'll send them there.
Away.
Give me the probe. Give me the probe. Yeah. Something very weird and unusual. Always. There she is. Missile destroyer.
I got one.
It is very much active. Awesome.
Assault frigate complete.
Well, that got blowed the fuck up. Luckily probed the cheap.
Underway.
That's gone. You actually feel weird about it again. Like the thing I did nothing to stream, but I used it very quickly. Yeah, it is a weird thing. And so I think in its current form, it doesn't really add enough to the stream to warrant it. And, you know, it's not that I'm giving up much to have it, but it's just that,
Probe deployed.
yeah, it's just that it wasn't
Mothership.
exactly a fucking integral part of the stream, was it? So, you know, it being gone, I'm not too upset about it, but as you say, it is strange just how different they feel, like with and without. Just trying to deploy a probe close enough to get eyes on it, but far enough away to stay safe.
Destroyer complete.
Attention. Those ships are operational. We believe the control center is the alien vessel.
These are
It should be
these
neutralized.
are multi-beams as well.
Damcon level 2.
So we've got multi-beams from the Kadeshi guys. Got this ship which is in Tidani colors, and that's a Tidani assault frigate. That's an ion array from the Tyrannic Raiders.
Support frigate complete.
I mean, that's a lot of free shit, is what I see there.
Interceptor complete.
So, what I'm actually going to do in that case is where are... there.
Interceptor complete.
Berths are clear. Berths are clear.
I am actually going to build 4 more salvage corvettes just so I can just
Interceptor complete.
thieve every one of them at the same time. Which is going to make it the top priority as well. Now, I noticed that those were all very large ships, and that there were no small ships present, which is telling me that if I send my own large ships nearby, they're probably going to get taken over.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
So, I'm probably going to have to do this with only strike craft. I'm going to prioritize stealing their entire navy. Fucking belters scum. Look, these are as far as we know, these ships have been here for hundreds of years, right? Their crew are probably more than dead, and as we've apparently just deduced, that middle ancient ship is actually functioning as a control node for them. So, rather than you know, let them sit there and rather destroy all this apparently perfectly working equipment, I'ma just take it. I mean, that you see like ancient ship graveyards, I see free real estate, is all I'm saying. It'd just be a shame to let all of that awesome military equipment go to waste. So I'm gonna steal it, is my answer. Fucking, it'll be a belter, prick. I know belter, you see a shovel in my hands? Now, I'm on board with the... Maybe not, Terran Dream, yeah, I'm on board with the Terran Dream. I wanna hear nothing about no belters. So, plan being,
Salvage corvette complete.
we're gonna finish up our probably interceptors, to be honest.
Interceptor complete.
Okay, give me the interceptors and then give me the salvage corvettes. We're gonna finish up our interceptors. And then finish up the salvage corvettes, and then we're gonna go in,
Interceptor.
and we're gonna thieve fucking everything. And it's going to be glorious, I tell you.
Interceptor complete. Salvage corvette complete.
Developed an unnatural hatred for belters, despite the fact that you've never been into space, but yes.
Interceptor complete.
Now, honestly, these interceptors are going to largely act as decoy chaff for the attack bombers and the salvage craft. Well, those would be good.
Interceptor complete.
You'd ride to death to Keller's outfit. Yeah, and say, to be fair, there are a few good boys. It's just
Interceptor
there's the unnecessarily angry boys. Also, I love how everyone from Mars is just a complete, like, awkward nerd, and I think that's fucking brilliant. I don't know why I love that so much, but I do. What we're gonna do...
Interceptor complete.
Construction underway.
I'm going to dispatch 3 probes so I can get a good eye on this thing. They're only 70 each, and we had plenty of money, and as you can see, we've already executed a fairly substantial military build-up.
Interceptor.
Two new destroyers, a brand new frigate fleet, replenishing the corvette and fighter lines. I think we're good, and you know we are actively harvesting from the belt. So. Yeah, those resource controllers are still in good places.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Shame Alex had to die. Yeah, he is a real shame that Alex had to die. He was actually a really good character. I quite enjoyed Alex. I really did. And I gotta get back and finish that. I got like halfway through season 2. I really gotta go back and finish it. Because me and Sash were actually like really having fun.
Complete.
I kind of spoiled myself later on because I stopped clicking off like Expanse spoilers, but I kind of know what happens, but I really gotta go watch it. Yeah, they kind of had to. Yeah, I can see why.
Probe complete.
Resources exhausted.
Mighty. I'm in season 3 actually. It was a while ago now. I full on don't remember when I was watching The Expanse.
Probe
Let's
complete. Assault frigate complete.
give me the probes then. Right, dude. That wasn't. Now, so let's see now. From there,
Probe away.
trying to see where I can place one. Where I get sensor range. Don't aggro the craft too much. I mean, to be fair, that a bloody missile frigate is going to be really shit to try and skirt around.
Probe dispatched.
Confirmed.
Pop that
Probe
there.
away.
So I'm just thinking about how I'm going to approach this.
Surveillance data available.
Anyway, you know, I kind of see why they had to kill Alex's character, because he very much like did his whole deceiving arc.
Probe.
As I said, I'm not all the way through yet, so I don't fully know the circumstances under which he died. Only that he does,
We've
but
got enemy contact. We're under
it just kind of makes sense to me that he does, because he went through his whole I deceived everyone arc, and then he has a not quite what I would call a redemption arc, but
destination locked in.
yeah, so it only makes sense that he would they do the whole friendship thing.
Move order confirmed. Acknowledged.
As I said, I don't actually know how or why he died. I just know he dies. Alright, this is going to be funky to pull off. So
Group 3 designated.
Acknowledged.
Group 2 designated.
Ready.
Group 1 designated.
Roger. Group
Hang on a
2
minute.
reporting. Group 3 copies. Confirmed. Group 1 copies. Group 2 copies. Standing by.
Group 2 assigned.
Group 2. Group 2 reporting. Group 3 copies.
how many have I got here?
Fire. All
I've got-
right.
I've got
Stay with
11.
me now. Reporting. Destination locked in.
To be fair, how many are there? Watching, he's bloody blown them all up again, so I don't know.
Berths are clear. Assembly underway.
Because they're going out of bounds. Oh, okay, that makes sense why they killed them off from a practical stance.
Probe complete.
I was thinking about it from a story perspective and how they made it work. I'm going to send this bitch straight past them to try and bait out the missiles. So I can quickly get a count of what ships he's got and then build the appropriate number of salvage corvettes. The plan is, I'm going to send in...
Strike group acknowledged. Confirmed.
And not Sphere, that's too close.
New formation acknowledged.
I'm going to send them in Delta formation.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Kind of bait out missiles. I think anything came, was it? Oh, yeah, you know what shows are like. They always duck controversy like it's fucking... Their lives depend on it, because it kind of do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. We do actually need one more. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Because this one requires 4. We will build another salvage corvette and then 2 spares because it's inevitable at least a couple are going to get shot down in the attempt.
Let's stay calm. All right, let's heat it up in here.
I can't move them after they've already deployed. Yeah, this is going to be funky to do.
Reporting. Ready.
What we're going to do, we're going to pass them up. Group 1 is priority 1. You guys are going in after the missile destroyer.
Group 2 designated.
Confirmed.
And then you
Group 3
2 and
assigned.
3 are going after the multi-lasers.
Group 4 designated.
4 is going after the assault frigate.
Ready. En route.
And then grab the, and then 5
5 designated.
is going after the Group 5 is going after the ion array frigate. And it goes in that order. If one loses a salvage corvette, you know, shit rolls downhill. We want that missile destroyer long before we want that ion array. Ion array. I'll just blow up the ion array if I can't get it because I frankly don't care about it. It's a big ship, not all that efficient. Looks ugly. Doesn't cost all that much to replace. I mean, 900 is it's a fair amount of money, but it's not the end of the fucking world if I lose it.
Salvage corvette complete.
Roger. Copy.
And then
New heading set.
Group 6
Group
are
6
spares.
designated.
Standing by.
Group 7
Group
and
7 designated.
8
Confirmed.
Group 8 designated.
are the decoy chaff, leaving Group 9
designated.
to be the attack bombers. Who are actually going to do the damage dealing of the anomaly, which we shall also arrange in Delta formation because Delta formation is just the fucking best.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Because I know there are other formations that have other merits, but come on, Delta. Just can't have them in any other formation, not really. Right now, so here is how we're going to do it.
Group 7 reporting.
I'm going to make sure all of these guys are on evasive.
Copy.
Really, we want these two on evasive as well. We'll put the attack bombers on aggressive.
Defensive perimeter set. Group 3 standing by.
How the fuck are we going to do this then? They'll be behind it, just here-ish.
Group 2 copies. Group 6 copies.
So decoy chaff, we're going to waypoint this.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
And turn it off.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Then-
Standing by. Move order
Okay,
confirmed.
there goes the decoy chaff, so they move in. They move in ahead of everyone else.
Reports hostile contact.
Group 7 reports enemy contact.
5,
Friendly units.
1,
5. Group 1.
2,
Group 2 copies.
3,
Group 3 copies.
and
Group 4
4.
reporting. Group 1 reporting. Acknowledged.
Group 8 reports enemy contact.
Ready. Strike group receiving fire. Strike group moving into position.
Yeah.
Group 8 under attack.
And where's?
Group 6 copies.
Then we'll move the 2 spares in as well.
Supporting friendly units. Underway. Strike group under enemy attack.
Group 4 reports enemy contact. Group 8 under attack. Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Soon combat.
Oh, it looks like they're clever enough to prioritize the.
Group 5 destroyed.
Confirmed.
Looks like they're clever enough to prioritize the salvage corvettes.
Fire. Group 3 reporting.
And quickly
3
pull
reports
in.
enemy contact.
Group 6 reporting. Strike group to battle position.
Group 9 reports victory. Group 4 under attack.
Strike group coordinates locked.
Well,
in. You're looking fine. Strike group moving.
that went fucking well.
Group 4 destroyed.
Combat stations look sharp. Standing by.
Group 6 under attack.
So the missile cruiser is just capable of bopping. It's capable of bopping ships as they come in. That was a lot of money in salvage corvettes wasted.
Group 6 destroyed.
There we go.
Copy.
Pull them out of there.
Coordinates locked in. Standing by. Strike group moving into position.
Group 8 reports enemy contact.
Pull the interceptors out of there because they're now
Group 7.
not going to be able to achieve anything.
Group 8 under attack.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Oh dear.
Group 8 reports enemy contact.
That's fine.
Group 8 under
Okay,
attack.
30 or 40 cases. Jesus. That went fucking well. I do really want that attack, that bloody missile cruiser, that missile destroyer, however. But it's going to be really hard to get my hands on because it will just shoot anything that tries to take it.
Construction underway. Berths are clear.
I'm going to try it again, but this time it's going to be, oh god, this time it's going to be a lot more concentrated.
Salvage corvette complete.
We're going to immediately try with 4. I wasn't expecting them to be clever enough to, oh, wasn't expecting them to be clever enough to target the salvage corvettes coming in. I was hoping they'd be dazzled enough by the interceptors being a problem.
Salvage corvette complete.
Acknowledged.
We only made it out with 5 interceptors as well. Bang in.
Construction underway. Assembly underway. Standing by.
I see the
Interceptor complete.
On our way.
resourcing operation stopped for some reason.
Interceptor complete.
Destination locked in. Acknowledged. En route.
Interceptor complete.
Ready.
Salvage corvette complete. Interceptor complete.
Collection confirmed. Confirmed. Move order confirmed.
Alright.
Interceptor complete. Interceptor
Oh, Death Guards are
complete.
great. They are. Oh, yeah, the Nurgly boys. I mean,
Interceptor
in the Horus Heresy they were pretty cool. Even if they were just all into poisoning themselves, like literally.
Salvage corvette
Like not even in a cool way, like
Interceptor
fucking,
complete.
not even in a cool way, like fucking like you know, alcohol and shit. But no, they literally poisoned themselves. It was a good plan, a great one, in fact. If it didn't bank entirely on the enemy cooperating. Yeah.
Interceptor complete. Salvage corvette complete.
No, I mean literally like huffing nerve gas. Like,
Move order confirmed.
no, these are guys who would have a side of,
Complete.
these are guys who would have a side of rice in with their fucking cornflakes, you know?
Moving to
Like,
destination.
Interceptor complete.
that's just the kind of shit that they pulled, you know?
Interceptor complete.
They're like John Travolta, cool, kind of cool. How? They worship the Plague Lord, like.
Confirmed.
Salvage corvette complete.
Group
Ricky,
7.
you are like in serious danger of like drinking the Kool-Aid right now. Like,
Copy.
Group 7 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates.
move them there.
locked in. Standing by.
okay, how the fuck are we gonna do this now?
Ready.
Really then,
Salvage corvette complete.
I'm gonna set them to aggressive and see how we do. Because
Acknowledged.
I would have thought like evasive, being that they go faster, would have been better, but you know. Oh, fuck it. Set them to passive,
Copy. Roger.
and I'm gonna send
Show
in
no mercy.
literally everyone.
Strike
Be
group
aggressive as hell.
Engage all hostiles. Copy.
Salvage corvette complete.
Standing by. Moving to destination.
And then just send in the salvage corvettes immediately behind them.
Watch your 6.
Group 7 reports enemy contact.
I'm actually going to turn on a Evasive just to get them there quicker.
Light fire confirmed.
Right. First things fucking first. This,
Reading contact. You're looking fine. Copy.
right, first things first.
Strike group
This,
to positions.
missile destroyer, I want it, and I want it now.
Moving targets. We're under fire. Stay on top of them, confirmed. We've got enemy contact. Acknowledged. Roger.
No, that. You're now down to 3. That's now not going to work.
Confirmed. Roger that trailer, I see him. Strike group moving into position.
Group 7 under attack.
Standing by.
Salvage corvette complete.
On our way. We're under fire. Reporting. Ready. Pursuing targets. All right.
Let's see if we can't at least...
To destination. Group 7 reporting. Group 8. Group 9.
I really don't want to get rid of these bloody multi-lasers, but
Strike group
I think I'm honestly running out of options here.
Reports enemy contact.
I caught one. Strike group. Attack order confirmed. Copy. Reading contact. Moving to destination.
Salvage corvette complete.
Underway. Strike group under enemy attack. Stay on top of them. We're under fire. This is looking good. Stay tight. Let's stay calm.
Right, that's one of the multi-beams. That at least helped. I was really hoping I'd be able to get my hands on these multi-beams, but you know what?
Reported.
Salvage corvette complete.
Green line confirmed. Confirmed. Standing by. Roger. Order confirmed.
You know, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Let's practice a bit of spacing as these as the salvage corvettes come in.
Group 9 has defeated the enemy. Group
And
7 reports
and
enemy
that's 3.
contact.
Pursuing targets. Gotcha. Stay on top of them. Course set.
Group 7 under attack.
Confirmed. Watch your 6. Acknowledged.
Fuck me.
Prepare for assault. Roger.
Just no ability to fucking do this, man. I'm getting the impression that the missile destroyer is just a really fucking hard ship to take with salvage corvettes.
Assembly
I don't even have enough to take it now.
Stay on top of them. Group 8 copies.
We also now have a single fucking that bomber now. I can attack its engines, but its actual like missile deployment system is like unable to be attacked.
Group 7 destroyed. Salvage corvette complete.
You know what? I'm restarting that shit. The only way I'm only gonna figure this out is that I'm gonna have to like come at it from multiple angles, like at the same time with multiple teams.
Anomaly detected. Override engaged.
Ah, Chris, how you doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to work out how the fuck I'm gonna get this to happen.
Sensors detect a vessel. We are detecting various ships surrounding the alien vessel. They appear to be inactive.
Like, except the surgery levels of vibe.
Assembly underway.
Give me... Okay, so we got a lot of shit to rebuild. So how many of these salvage corvettes do we have normally?
Berths are clear.
I'm just rebuilding shit that I know I have to rebuild at this point.
Assembly underway. Assembly underway. Berths are clear.
That's primarily what I want. Tank bombers I'm gonna want lots of, same with interceptors.
Construction underway. Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
Used to push it. I mean, Paget has wares. Right, we've only got 4 standard. We need 4 to take the fucking thing. So I want
Berths are clear.
immediately 3
Construction
teams of
underway.
4 to just come at the damn thing.
Berths
And
are
then
clear. Berths
2
are
for
clear.
each of the
Resource collector complete.
Resource collector awaiting instructions.
Oh, that's where this view has going. I'm just thinking, 2 for each of the multi-beams. Like the other 2, frankly, I don't care about. Like I'm going to make them enemies number 1 and 2 on the shit list of the attack bombers. And then
Construction underway.
another team of 4
Berths are clear.
prepared entirely for the prepared entirely just to fill in gaps when salvage corvettes inevitably get their shit rocked. I realize I'm going in with a massively unreasonable amount of sort of salvage corvettes. I mean, we're going to be going in with, like, I'm spending 18. I mean, that's nearly, 4 is 1,000. That's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,500.
Salvage corvette complete.
I mean, I don't think I'm gaining that in ship value, but you know, if I get any of these ships back out of it, it'll be fine because these ships are just usable, or just useful rather. And you know, I'll have finally gotten the satisfaction of being able to like pull this off. Unfortunately, shit does take a while to build, so here's what it is.
Confirmed.
Destroyer complete. Salvage corvette complete.
Isn't it? No, not really. Like, it's gonna take a while for me to figure out what the hell I want to do with it. Because, like, I've used the waifus a lot, and as much as I do enjoy playing the waifus and how surprisingly effective they are, you know, I do want to make a new one, stretch my legs a bit. I mean, if nothing else, I still have to rebuild, you know, the bigger fleet assets that I actually wanted to build this this version, this mission though. Oop, but
Berths are clear. Construction
that
underway.
goes to the top. For fuck's sake! And then move those attack bombers up. Wish I could actually just do it individually.
Attack bomb complete. Interceptor complete.
We will do this, however.
Interceptor complete.
Keep the interceptor, keep the salvage corvettes building because they're going to take a fucking while, regardless of whichever way I want to do.
Interceptor complete.
Am I got into contact? Well, that's because you're no fun to play with. So you know. I mean,
Interceptor complete.
I think the waifus actually did pretty well. So, and I know I always enjoy it because
Interceptor complete.
if there's one thing I've learned, it's that, you know, fucking too many people take Stellaris entirely too seriously. So I was more than happy to provide, you know, be silly to kind of alleviate it a bit. Especially because you got to remember, right? I was right next to Carve, who literally built the Mandalorians, but didn't know how to do any warfare stuff. His whole thing was, I'm going to shoot people, but didn't know any of the steps to get to shooting people. Because surprisingly, in order to have a big ship to shoot people with, there's a lot of steps involved. You know? It's fairly simple. And like, you know, you got to have you got to have the economy to get the resources to build the ship in the first place. You know, and he just didn't really know how the hell he was going to do that. Granted, these weren't really games that he was used to playing, but you know. I thought he did fairly well, considering he was fairly, you know, he was quite far out of his element. Such a shame, eh?
Interceptor complete.
I mean, it was weird because I got immediately put next to fucking Tavar. So you had this amoral corporation sat next to like an empire of creatures who breed extremely fast. Because the way I built the waifus, like, it's more than just like.
Interceptor complete.
Carv enjoyed himself because he played with us. No, yeah, exactly. Carv enjoyed himself because, you know, we're all delightful to play with. But fucking. But yeah, fucking. Yeah, like the whole design philosophy of the fucking waifus was that,
Interceptor
like,
complete.
primarily, like there's their primary gimmick that's just fucking silly.
Interceptor complete.
Like that's just fucking silly. You know, that's just
Interceptor
yeah, like,
complete.
you know, in that their whole shtick is that they have like boosted, like fucking
Interceptor
like
complete.
boosted bloody sorry, I'm trying to think here.
Interceptor complete.
I've got 1,000 things going through my head at once, but yeah, the whole thing is that they've got stupid pop growth, like that's their whole thing,
Interceptor complete.
and then I comboed that with
Salvage corvette complete.
good leaders, by which I mean like higher leader,
Interceptor complete.
like skill cap, experience gain, that kind of thing. The idea being that I wanted a race that would be able to produce like members fast,
Interceptor complete.
and then have extremely long-lived leaders. The result is an extremely wide empire that gets taller very quickly, with very good leaders to provide bonuses,
Salvage corvette.
so that they then may expand extremely quickly.
Attack bomber complete.
If that make any sense. Have I actually hit the limit of corvettes?
Interceptor complete.
I've hit the limit of salvage corvettes. Okay.
Attack bomber complete.
Ready.
Boys and girls, this is the most salvage corvettes that you can have.
Reporting.
This was 14.
Interceptor complete. Attack bomber complete.
Copy.
Group
1,
1 designated.
Team
Group
2.
2 designated.
Copy.
3,
Group 4 designated.
3.
Interceptor
4.
complete.
Roger.
Group 4 assigned.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 1 copy.
Here is how we're going to do it.
Attack bomber complete. Resource collector complete.
Because they're playing fucking Elves of Stellaris. It's not. No, that's just him being a weeaboo, honestly.
Attack bomber complete.
Moving to destination. Group
And
2.
I'm not being a weeaboo. I'm just being horny as fuck, constantly.
Attack bomber complete.
Underway.
Cool.
Group 1 reporting.
Before we actually move them into position,
Group
let's
3 reporting. New head
actually
set.
position them like so.
Attack bomber complete. Attack bomber complete.
Group 4 copies. Moving to
And just have Group 4 in reserve.
Attack bomber complete.
Great fucking deception of Carve in that game. Oh god, I forget what you did to Carve, but I do remember it being maybe not mean, but he didn't feel good about himself afterwards, I can tell you that much.
Assault frigate complete.
I just saw what Elves of Stellaris is. Oh god. Alright, now I have to look it up myself because I am now hauntingly curious. Elves.
Attack bomber complete.
Yeah, Elves of Stellaris. Oh, it's a mod. Oh,
Attack bomber complete.
I mean, it looks pretty. Yeah, custom ships, outfits, portraits. Yeah, that's
Attack
fairly
bomber
standard.
complete.
I mean, the station looks pretty. No, pretty.
Attack bomber complete.
I mean, yeah, it's very, very leafy. That's to be expected. Well, there's a fairly standard elf portraits. Very night elf.
Attack bomber complete.
Should be hella cool, but in fact the portraits are hella hideous. Yeah, I'll say those look like night elves. Like fucking elves from bloody Warhammer.
Attack bomber complete.
And so I kind of look at it and go, that's fairly standard.
Attack bomber complete.
I am now officially just waiting for the attack bombers to be done. As the salvage corvettes are in position for the great heist of our age.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 2 copies. Move order confirmed.
Attack bomber complete.
Around the same time, I'm going to move all three toward the anomaly.
Group 3 copies.
One could stand to be the lower, I think.
Destination locked in.
And they're going to descend upon the ships of my desire from multiple angles, so I will fucking get it this time. I swear to Christ. And if I don't, I'm just gonna max out fucking
Attack bomber complete.
attack bombers and just go in guns a-blazing. I mean, none of these guys. I mean, the heavy corvettes are good against frigates.
Assault frigate complete.
Is Anyway, is that? Yeah. Okay, so we're done with strike craft.
Roger.
You are group 5.
Designated.
You are group 6. Now, as we learned, these missiles really fucking like big clumped up
Strike group coordinates
like groups.
locked in. Confirmed. Strike group confirmed.
So we're gonna go with the claw,
Strike group coordinates locked in.
which does at least add some distance between them. So if one goes off, it's not too much of a loss.
Confirmed. Group 1. Group 4 standing by.
Let's prepare to go in.
Strike group moving into position. Group 4. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Now let's see if we can't do a big
Construction
bamboozle.
underway.
Iron cannon frigate complete.
Assembly underway.
Assault frigate complete.
Those form ones. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. Like, to be honest, that's kind of where my brain went. Waifu Universalis. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Probe complete.
I know the ones. It's fucking out there.
Roger. Group 4 reporting. Group 6.
Probe complete.
Strike group moving into position.
Let's actually move all the craft into position. Ready for the drop.
Probe complete.
Acknowledged. Strike group coordinates locked
Let's
in.
space these guys out just a touch.
Position. Acknowledged. Ready. On our way. En route. Roger. Strike
Same
group
here's.
coordinates locked in. Reporting.
Space out the individual squadrons because
Destination locked
missile
in.
destroyer do in fact be rather mean.
Strike group moving into position.
Assault frigate complete.
Ready.
Then you can stay there. You can go
Strike
further
group
out this way.
coordinates locked in.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I was just having fun, so big who cares. Why are you not in?
Group 2 reporting. Group 3 standing by. Group 6 copies. Group 6 standing by. Group 6.
Who's this?
Group 6 copies. Ready.
Get into bloody claw formation, you lot.
Reporting.
There we go. It's because that Justin, we agreed beforehand that we wouldn't fucking go for the crisis, and at which point you went for the crisis. So, you know, level of impressed remains at 0.
Probe away. Probe deployed.
So the plan is we're gonna fake them out with some probes first. Because they do seem to dive the probes, and the very least.
Destroyer complete.
That's a great idea. I remember agreeing that. Either way, big who cares.
Light fire confirmed.
Oh, yeah, well, to be fair, right? You did get to be custodian. You just
Group
didn't
6
hold on to
enemy
it.
Contact.
Group 2 standing by. Group 4 copies. Group 1 reporting. Copy.
Attention. Those ships are operational. We believe the control center is the alien vessel. It should be neutralized.
Surveillance data available.
Strike group moving into position. Engage all.
Then we start moving them
Group
in.
1 reports enemy contact.
Assume combat station. Supporting friendly units. Ready. I caught one.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
Coordinates confirmed.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Copy. Order confirmed.
You down already?
Group 5 under attack.
Roger.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 didn't even get close.
Group 1 destroyed.
Moving to destination.
Group
We
4
shall wave them
destroyed.
off very quickly. And then we'll go in.
Group 2 under attack.
Okay, one made contact.
Group 2 destroyed.
Okay, so 3 individual teams of strike of fucking salvage corvettes went in, and exactly none of them managed to get a meaningful hold on the missile destroyer. I'm officially writing this thing off as a lost cause. I'm just gonna nuke it. There's a holy shit. That was a rather large amount of money I just spent on that. So I'm officially at the point where like I've done it before. I know I've nicked missile destroyers before, but I just can't seem to do it here. I mean, I get that the AI is in fact smart enough to independently target down the salvage corvettes, because yes, they pose the greatest threat. If they're getting close, the ship is fucked. You became custodian because of pop size? Well, that makes sense. There's your fucking telltale. The fucking one of the probes even survived. Let's get 4 more built just because I want them. It will be handy for 8. It'll be handy for thieving destroyers and assault craft later on. I might have just done a very big stupid, because I may have just remembered a point about this. I've just remembered a point about the alien ship. Which is that I'm pretty sure it loses its control if you damage it enough, which means all the rest of those ships are, in fact, free real estate. You've just got to damage it enough with the other ships still present. Generally done by leading them away and having your bombers come in and start being a problem to it. They're all already on aggressive.
Our weapons are having minimal effect on the alien vessel, but each strike causes a tiny fluctuation in the control field.
Yeah, no
Direct
shit.
all fire at the alien ship in an attempt to disable the field.
Let's actually rebuild our small ship numbers then. Yeah. Occupy the economy. Yeah, fucking divided. He just sat there and just made money the entire game. I mean, to be fair, with how long this has taken, it wouldn't be realistically possible to get the entire enemy fleet to wave off all at once. So you didn't. Yeah, that's the other point. So you kept running up against fucking Marauder empires for like no reason. Dude, these fucking Star schemes were fucked. They appear to have rather large signals. Of like, Christ knows how old this ship even is. I mean, it's already taking a fair amount of punishment. Like, yeah, not from the full amount of bombers, but even so.
Alien vessel neutralized.
That's not actually all that much.
Send a salvage team to further investigate the alien ship.
Bring everyone home then. Whilst we rebuild our sorry excuse for a fleet. I mean, all the capital ships are still around, but a lot of money we wasted. We're going to make the assault frigates because they want to be up front, so we'll make them the wall formation. Ion cannons we will have in the delta formation because it's cool. Make them 3. Destroyers of all... Actually, point at the frigates in there as well. Grab the destroyers together. And put them in... Can we not put them in Delta? I'm mad. We can't put them in Delta. So we'll just put them in line then. I think you did have access to the south. It wasn't huge, and I think it was past a shitload of marauders, but you did have access. So you did have fuck all for military. I think the deal we ended up striking was that you were establishing shit on my planets and making a fuckload of money at them at the price of being a military protectorate. But, you know, I'd say you came off well. Doing something? A salvage corvette to find any useful materials or tech. Headed back to mothership, so God knows what else he's actually doing. Sneak up at that point, yeah. So we did, in fact, we did evict the marauders pretty rapaciously. It was fairly mean, but it had to be done. Right, a bit. So Carver's also you gotta remember, Carver's also bitching up a storm because he felt he was trapped when in reality he just didn't understand that it's a fucking land grab. I shut him off pretty quickly because I think our home systems are actually fairly close to each other. So the warp pathway that led to him, I shut it off pretty quickly. And these are the drone frigates. Retire them. They are, frankly, useless. You blocked to the south. I don't remember, but the point is that he was up against me. I don't think he was up against Tavar. I think Tavar and him had like maybe one bridge, and it was like to the east.
Salvage team docked. The alien ship is millions of years old. Its purpose is unclear. Research Division reports it has developed plans for gravity warping technology based on the alien control field.
Fantastic.
We advise commencing research immediately.
We shall research it and build one. Oh shit, it's a Bentusi. When the fuck did you guys get here? He did. He did also. You think of the other game we played? Potentially.
We have known of this ship, but could never approach it. We are particularly vulnerable to its influence. The Bentusi would like the information you have acquired. It will be transferred automatically if you choose to trade.
I mean, we do like the Bentusi. And they're willing to give us a super heavy chassis for it. Why would I not take this?
The information was successfully transferred. Thank you.
The Taidan are determined to destroy us. Will you help us defeat
And it gives us a carrier.
Conflict is not our way. We will bring your cause to the Galactic Council. The Taidan rule the Empire, but even they must answer to the Council.
Always a council.
Hyperspace module fully charged. Engage at your discretion.
Group 1 reporting. Group 2 copies. Copy.
Group 1 reinforced.
Group 3 copies. Group 3 reporting. Group 3.
Let's add
Roger. Reporting.
the ion
Group
cannon
3
arrays to that.
reinforced.
Ready.
Group 4 designated.
Group 1. Group 2 reporting. Group 4 copies. Ready.
Honestly, the Corvettes can kind of stay as is. They're more defense weapons than anything else. Don't take Voidborn. Yeah, it's weird. Just yeah, so getting habitat straight away is just hard. We could build a carrier. It's good, but I mean, it's a home away from home, right? That's the whole point of it. To be honest, I think I'll just thieve a Titani one.
Stand down. We're on hold.
Honestly, I think I'd rather just thieve a Titan one. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. We're still jumping alongside this nebula. What the hell that's about?
We are about to enter the outer limits of the Tidan Empire.
If only we could see how big this empire was.
As we approach the galactic core, resistance is expected to
Not a bit
increase.
expensive. Oh, big time, yeah.
We have identified a weak point in the enemy defenses. There is a remote research station located near an active supernova. It should only have a minor garrison protecting it.
Should only. I mean, they'll probably send a distress signal out. We'll immediately be outed when we attack it.
Hyperspace jump successful.
Thanks for spawning me all the way over there.
Rim dust bank.
This is where we're going up against like an active Titani installation now. Only a research station, but presumably put here to study the supernova. I mean, it's not terribly huge. I was only an assault cruiser.
The research station is located here. Assemble a heavy strike force and destroy it.
The supernova is 215 light years away. It is emitting
Yeah,
intense
kind of.
radiation.
I'm to understand that
Strike craft
isn't
are
far.
especially vulnerable to this radiation. Capital ships will be the most effective due to their heavy armor.
Okay.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for proximity sensor technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
Float enemy ships. I feel like I do in fact need one. Emits a gravity well that disables strike craft and is a hyperspace inhibitor.
Research complete.
Ready. Collection confirmed. Roger.
Now let's
Destination
dip
locked
over
in.
there.
Destination locked in. Green line confirmed. Move order
A little
confirmed.
high.
Moving to destination.
Yeah.
Moving to destination. Roger.
I mean, we'll send the resources out first.
En route.
Also, if apparently strike craft are going to be
The
like
enemy
10,000
is
years and
using
it'll hit me.
mines.
Yes.
Research Division reports it can produce a Corvette-class mine-laying ship. We advise commencing research immediately.
I mean, I don't know what use I'll have for mine layers. I'm basically always on the
Group 1
offensive.
copies. Group 2. Group 2 copies. Group 2 reporting.
Radiation
Oh my
is
gosh.
much heavier than we expected. Sensors indicate that these veins of space dust may have shielding properties. We recommend using the veins for protection.
Roger.
Tell the resource collectors to double time it in that case because they're suffering. And this is all in dust, so when the resource collectors get to the resources, they should then be fine.
Resource collector under attack. Confirmed.
But you know, they've got to get there first. And I don't know if they're going to make it.
Acknowledged.
Let's bear the question then. How the fuck are they supposed to make it then?
Resource collector taking enemy fire.
Because, like, they're still pretty far away.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
And they're still not there yet.
Ready.
Noted. But apparently they are too far away, in fact, for the resource collectors to get there. How the fuck I then get them there is lost to me. But for some reason it spits me out all the way over here.
Hyperspace jump successful. We have cleared the outer rim dust bank.
Like, I guess what we're supposed to do then is move to one of the closer dust banks and then make the run.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for proximity sensor technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
It's like, what's the closest dust bank to this thing? Maybe this one just here. They got to about here, so they could make that.
Research
It
complete.
wouldn't be impossible, but we'd have to guide the resource ships along. Another big band here as well. How I get to that one, I don't know. The thing is, I got to guide the ships through these narrow channels.
Group 1. Group 3 copies.
Well, seeing as strike craft are going to be the essence of useless here, might as well get them in.
Reporting. Docking with mothership. Ready. Docking with mothership. Acknowledged. Course set. You are clear.
Just send everyone in that case. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Radiation is much heavier than we expected. Sensors indicate that these veins of space dust may have shielding properties.
Yeah, no
We
shit.
recommend using the veins for protection.
We'll build a couple of support frigates
Resource collector.
for the purposes of repairing whilst away. The resource collectors can kind of stay where they are in that case.
Group 1 copies.
And like, not impossible to tell where the
Green
fucking
line confirmed.
veins of dust are.
Moving to destination.
It's a little hard to be able to tell where the
Destination locked in. Group 3 copies. Group 4
boundaries of the dust vein are, but
copies. Destination locked
no,
in.
we'll make do. Oh man, they unpainted my destroyer. I'm mad. Everyone up. No, dock, forehead.
Docking with mothership.
I am building support frigates on drone frigates.
The enemy is using mines. Research Division reports it can produce a Corvette-class mine-laying ship. We advise commencing...
No, I don't want the mine layer, but I will want the proximity sensor.
Proximity sensor.
We'll definitely be bringing one of those along.
Support frigate complete.
Acknowledged.
Group 1 designated.
Is the
En route.
support frigates actually are able to repair as well, and that's kind of why I want them. No. Launch the proximity sensor. Fine. Which somewhat looks like a probe, but not quite the same. Only it detects stealth objects. And is very fast. Rather annoying thing is that I can't just set it to guard something. No, I can't just set it to guard, it has to sit there. Rather annoying.
Group 1 copies. New heading set. Group 3 standing by. Group 2 reporting.
Now that we've got everyone together, let's actually start moving out.
Reporting. Green line confirmed.
Support
Think that-
frigate complete.
No, because I happen to know this is the sort of game that punishes that kind of shit.
Group 1 reinforced.
Not that it wants you to be slow and thoughtful, it just wants you to be a bit more cautious.
New heading set.
I haven't found any mines yet, so one assumes we're doing okay.
Group 1 standing by. Move order confirmed. Group 2 reporting. Destination locked in. Group 3. New heading set. Moving to destination.
Yeah, keep moving up like that.
Group 3 copies. Group 2 copies. Group 3 standing by.
Apparently didn't order the
New heading set.
destroyers forward. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when they'd show up.
Group 1 copies. Move order confirmed. Coordinates confirmed. Group 3 reporting. Coordinates confirmed. Group 2 standing by. Group 1 standing by. Group 4 standing by. Moving to destination. Group 4 copies. En route.
Your Bill, you lack everything, even you lack everything, even so much as bordering
Frigate
patience.
under attack.
I'm
Support
again.
friendly units.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Confirmed. Move while engaging.
Guys.
Confirmed. Show no mercy.
Could you like do something about the fucking strike craft that are coming in to fuck your day up? The research station, what mines? The mines they literally said were in the way. Don't give me any of that shit. You were lacking. This is true. I do in fact lack a great deal of patience. This I do not dispute. Like they beeline straight for the fucking support frigate as well. They're fucking tryhards. Unfortunately, as you can tell, capital ships are not the best suited for going up against
Combat maneuver confirmed.
strike craft. They will win eventually.
Group 1 destroyed.
I'm going to try something. You're tryharding, so they will too.
Underway.
I mean, can it really be called tryharding? I mean, I'm literally just sending my big ships and I'm keeping to cover. Like, I wouldn't call that tryharding. I'd call that basics. I'll make 5 defenders for the 4 destroyers that we actually built. That should help deal with the assault, the bloody strike craft problem. True captain does not take cover. It's funny how few true captains are left then, isn't it?
Roger.
I mean, shockingly, the ships have all fallen out of formation, to be expected, but you know. You see, this destroyer doesn't quite know what it wants to do.
Defender complete.
Thank Christ that fucking... Thank Christ friendly fire isn't on, Jesus. Problem is, the fucking intercept... Tydani ships look way better. Because they're actual, like, military craft.
Defender complete.
There we go. Oh shit, there is one left.
Defender complete.
There we go, somebody got him. So immediately, destroyers are being redesignated as 1, 2, and then 3.
Assigned.
Oops.
Defender complete.
The aircraft to fight carriers. Aircraft carriers to fight subs. I mean, it worked, didn't it?
Support frigate complete. Defender complete.
Okay, so I'm gonna if I attach the support frigates as well, the support frigates can then repair and refuel. Well, refuel isn't a thing. Let's say it can then, you know, repair and rearm the defenders. Got a hot minute before we can actually deploy everything. I can only assume there's going to be similar mines down
Defender complete.
down this way next to all the fucking resources. What I will do, I will send a proximity sensor to go check it out. They're cheap enough.
Defender complete.
If it gets to here and doesn't encounter any problems, then I'll send the resources to go do the same.
Defender
The other alternative is that I build a carrier, load the resource collectors into the carrier, and then ferry them over. Which I might do.
complete. Proximity sensor complete.
They're gonna let me just mass select all the vendors. Sag.
Support frigate complete.
Give this thing a waypoint. We're about there. What do I...
Destination canceled.
And then I just press the button again and it starts going, okay. Send that out and go check it. Yeah, these are the defenders. They open up into miniguns.
Ready.
When
With mothership.
no, stop that.
Underway.
Send them out to guard then.
En route. Group 2 reporting. Move order confirmed.
Get back in
Strike
formation,
group
you losers.
acknowledged. Group 1 copies. Strike group acknowledged. Group 2 reporting. Group 1 copies. Group 3 en route. Move order
Again, get
confirmed.
back in formation.
Strike group confirmed. Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Oh, that's better. They can all now hang together.
Group 1. Group 3 copies. Acknowledged.
You two can now be group 4.
Designated.
Head straight,
Destination locked in.
straight up there.
Destination locked in. Standing by.
Move the defenders in behind them. Then we can start assigning defenders to destroyers.
Group 1 reporting. Group 3 reporting.
1 didn't take any meaningful damage, neither did 3.
5 copies.
Which means the assault frigates
4
did their
standing
job.
by. Repairs
We'll
initiated.
send the support frigates to go help them out. Right, now this proximity sensor did not encounter any meaningful problems, which means I'm gonna now send the resourcing crews to go
Moving to
follow the
destination.
same path.
Moving to destination.
Yeah, that works.
Waypoint confirmed.
I'll just wait until they're done. As you can see, defenders aren't terrifically fast because they don't need to be. They're, like I said, they don't need to be as fast as the capital ships. So, you know, they're doing their job just fine, if you ask me.
Standing by. En route.
Of course, 5 of them didn't join in. The fact that they're divided into 5 is actually very handy.
Guard order confirmed.
Lets me do this bit quicker.
Copied.
Yeah?
Standing by. Copy. Ready.
Give me 5 of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Janky ass controls. Yeah, 5. There.
Reporting friendly.
Thank you.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
And then 5 more.
Guard order
There.
confirmed. Confirmed.
And you 5 dickheads
Escort
here.
Pattern locked
Yankee ass controls, big time.
Group 1 reporting. Group 1. Destination locked in.
And no one else is meaningfully hurt. Move them
Order
back.
confirmed.
Come out the catapult ships. Not the defenders. Defenders are here to hang around the destroyers. They don't dock with them. If they were a carrier, that'd be different. But yeah. Resourcing ships are headed to where they're supposed to be going.
En route.
So they're going to go meet up with that proximity center, and we will be away. Now, finally, at fucking long last, let's actually get the fuck on with it. I don't remember. Actually, so there's the research station, a miles away.
Group 1 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Let's move up a bit.
Group 3 copies. Group 2 standing by. Strike group moving into position. Group 3 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 4 copies.
And behind,
Line
easy.
confirmed.
Well, I mean, I'm going to. Fortunately, this mission makes me stick to these fucking tubes. I do not like. Moved up there. Yeah, I can't see why we'd go after this research station as well. Like, it's a weak point in the enemy defenses. Yeah, I get that, but even so, I mean, even just going through here is going to let the enemy. I suppose it's a case of like, the Taidan are always going to know that we're going this way, right?
Group 1. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2 copies. Group 1 standing by. Group 1 standing by. Strike group moving into position.
I mean, that one expired a bit.
Group 1 copies.
There's another one. Help me, you losers.
Mines detected, fleet.
Awesome.
Group 2 standing by. Group 1. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 reporting. Pursuing targets. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 4
hold position, you madmen.
copies.
Group 1 reports victory.
Defensive perimeter set.
Now I got to build another one.
Roger.
I'll just use the one that was down here. There's a bit of space between us and there. Get a waypoint out. Come here. Make them hook back up again. So it's like, this is what I mean. Like,
Standing by.
I'm not exactly sure what the Taidan hope to gain by studying the supernova. I really don't. I also don't know how much damage these mines do, or indeed how to clear them. It appears the larger ships are incapable of clearing them, so we shall instead move forward some defenders
Green line confirmed.
and have them clear them. You know, as soon as the proximity sensor gets back up here. I mean, he's nearly there. I suppose if nothing else, this mission is teaching you waypoints.
Group 1 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Group 2 copies. Strike group moving into position. Group 3. Strike group coordinates locked
Bring
in.
everyone else
Group 1.
up.
Group 4 standing by. On our way. En route.
Yeah,
Resource collector
lovely.
awaiting orders.
Right now, you lot
Roger. Roger.
are going to make the run this time.
Underway.
Tell
Confirmed.
them to go to evasive so they're a bit faster. If I hear word that my resource collectors have been destroyed, I'm going to be very cross.
Strike group coordinates.
Oh, for the love of God.
Standing by.
Hold. Everybody
drives
fucking
to idle.
halt.
Canceled. Standing by. Setting drives to idle. Roger.
Must have accidentally twanged the wrong key.
Understood. Group 1 standing by.
Oh, there goes all of the Defender's guard orders, so I might as well send them forward. I do believe we also managed to bop the, Why the fuck are you being hurt?
Resource collector under attack.
It's being hurt, but none of the others are. Not even on the edge of the fucking...
You are clear to dock.
Not even on the edge of the bloody nebula thing.
Group 1 copies. Standing by.
I've said, is it that the McRib is not coming back?
Destination locked.
One of the resource collectors to check. Oh, to see if it's far enough.
Resource collector taking enemy fire. Copy. Resource collector under attack.
You know, that might have actually been the smarter idea. I mean, they're nearly there. But are they going to make it? The answer is no, because that one's probably just reached the extent of what they're going to be able to pull.
Roger.
There they go. I am now officially convinced that these ships are incapable of reaching it on their own.
Construction underway. Construction underway. Earths are clear.
And the McRib is permanently, is a permanent Indomac as Germany. I know, and I'm eternally jealous. Move them forward a little bit more.
Underway. Group 1 copies.
Okay, if it's not,
Group 1 reporting.
that is
Strike group moving into position.
most likely all outside of the dust cloud.
Group 1 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2. Strike group moving into position. Group 3 copies.
It's
Strike
like
group
not here.
Group
No,
4
here
copies.
its praises are sang high and low.
Group 1 copies. Group 3 reporting. Standing by.
I know several men who would actively give themselves diabetes given half a chance. Purely on the McRib.
Group 1.
You only say it sucks because you have it.
Copies.
You don't know how lucky you are, man.
3 copies. Strike group moving into position. Group 4 copies. Destination locked in. Group 1 reporting. Confirmed. En route.
Keep sending them up. Do appreciate this is one of the slower missions. Promise it does pick up later when we finally get to the research station, which is still way the fuck over there. Because we're also coming in from above. One of those McRib enthusiasts? Maybe. Well, I can see the fucking thing, finally.
Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Acknowledged.
Make sure everybody keeps moving up with the group.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 4 reporting. Moving to destination. Group 1 standing by.
Not helped by the fact that
Strike
the
group moving into position.
destroyers seem to
Group
keep
1
rising.
standing
Everyone else stays the same height. Going up.
by. Group 1 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Group 2 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Group 3 copies.
Resource collector complete.
Strike group moving into position. Group 4.
You can tell there's not a guard on one destroyer.
Escorting friendly.
If they're all sticking together, which they are, then won't be a problem.
Group 2. Strike group moving into position.
Make sure these ion frigates don't get left behind. slowly crawling through these bloody dust trails.
Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1 reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 reporting. Strike group moving into position. Group 4 standing by. En route.
Yeah, just slowly keep moving forward.
Resource collector complete.
Yes, we're still building that thing, huh? Ooh. And now, this is actually the largest ship you can build. Like, this is the largest ship in the game that isn't the mothership.
Carrier complete.
There we are. No, it's not the largest combat. It's not even the most well-armed ship. That would be the assault cruiser, I think it is. But yeah, this is a mini mothership in effect. It's just, you know, it's a command ship. Beautiful. Like watching a baby whale.
Resource collector complete.
We are pretty straightforward from here on in.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2 reporting. Group 3 copies. Strike group coordinates.
We just tell everyone to advance. We gotta get through this whole thing.
Group 1 copies.
So
Strike
we'll
group coordinates
leap
locked in.
forward.
Group 2 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 3 reporting.
And then tell the proximity center to just move. We'll nuke the whales. Oh, big time. Yeah, nuke the whales. Fuck them. You see, if we nuke the whales, then we'll get radioactive blubber, which is like nuclear fuel, which we can put in nuclear reactors.
Group 4 reports enemy contact.
Run away! Never mind. Ah, they in fact have a heavy cruiser, which I would like to steal, but
Resource collector complete.
no luck. Yeah.
Group
This
2 under
is
attack.
the largest combat ship you can get your hands on.
Supporting friendly units. Group 1 reporting. Engage capital ship. Group 2. Attacking capital.
Unfortunately, I did not bring with me any,
Failure. We're losing control. Confirmed.
no, back off you.
Well engaging. Black frigate taking heavy damage. Standing by. What's our damage?
Frigate lost.
I mean, we're losing assault frigates, but that is kind of their job.
Supporting friendly units.
Group
And
3
the
reports
ion frigates are really far behind.
Combat maneuver confirmed. Group 2 standing by.
Man,
Breaching starboard fusion
turn
chamber.
off bloody...
Pressure dropping. Group
Yeah.
2. Weapon set to full power.
Why the fuck are you two running forward? Stop it.
Reporting. Group 3 standing by. Group 1 standing by. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
frigate lost.
Roger. Group 4 copies. Copy. Group 1.
I really don't understand why these bloody support frigates are bloody suicidal.
Frigate lost.
Group 2 copies. Capital ship locked in.
It would appear that the
Group 2 destroyed.
what do you nuke the whales? Bill, explain. Ah, yeah, it's because we witnessed the carrier being launched from the mothership, and I said it was beautiful, like a baby whale. At which point Justin advocated for nuking the whales. I agreed with him on the grounds that blubber, when irradiated, is like plutonium. Okay, get him. Get his ass.
Destroyer lost. Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Group 1
Oh wow, we actually lost a destroyer in that?
Group 1 reporting.
There they go.
Group 4 copy.
Over here, Devar now has to go ponder what the fuck we just said.
Group 1 reporting. Acknowledged.
You can now be Group 2.
Designated.
En route. Understood.
Yeah.
Repair target locked in.
We'll tell them to
Group
repair.
1. Acknowledged. Group 1 copies.
He's now running.
No problem. No problem.
I mean, we'll have to rebuild the fleet, but we're gonna have plenty to rebuild the fleet with after this.
Group 2 standing by. Group 3 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1 standing by.
I mean, to be fair, that was 2 destroyers and a heavy cruiser. Not exactly what I would call a light fucking garrison, but you know, game likes to lie. We only lost 1 destroyer out of that, so I call that a good trade. We are actually starting to close in on this bloody research station now. Fortunately, we are now sensorless.
Reporting.
Okay, so if they're hanging out there, that would imply that they are not susceptible to the radiation. I would still like to hit them in the ass.
Strike group moving into position. Strike group moving into position. Strike group moving into position.
We're just going to form the whole fleet into deltas now.
Standing by.
Except for the defenders, actually.
Roger.
Get the destroyers
Roger.
and the ion cannons, and we'll form them into fleets.
Information acknowledged.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 standing by. Group 1 copies. Group 2 copies. En route. Group 1 copies. Move order confirmed. Group 1 copies.
Controls are getting a bit weird.
Designated. Group 1 designated.
Standing by. Acknowledged. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Group 1
You are now all Group
reinforced.
1, and you are now in Delta formation.
Standing by. Strike group
Defenders are attached to that destroyer. And then we are moving forward. Fairly simple.
Course set.
Group 2 assigned.
He's on top of the hospital. Yeah, this is true. Because he's in the hospital. It's like, well, I mean, that's just to me. Like, if you're ever going to land in the hospital, you want to get in the psych ward, man. That's like penthouse stuff. So he's got a shitload of defenders,
Group 1 reports enemy
a couple of
contact.
ion cannons. He has a carrier. I guess what we encountered was in fact his heavy. It was in fact his heavy fleet. Now turn around.
Copies. Strike group moving into position.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Engage all hostiles.
And then
Pursuing
turn
target.
to defensive.
Confirmed. Keep your eyes peeled.
It's like they're chasing us with a bunch of assault frigates, which let's just say isn't going to go well. And the success of their engagement is contingent on how quickly our destroyers can turn around. I mean, it was kind of adorable of them to assume that their assault frigates were actually going to be able to do anything.
Protecting the station. Enemy units cannot be allowed to escape, or they may alert the Empire to our presence.
So let's not let them do that then.
Ready.
Tell them to guard that destroyer.
Formation.
Luckily, all of their warp-capable ships are charging right towards us, so...
Acknowledged.
Help them, will you?
We are picking up a quantum wave effect. A Titan carrier is loading ships and powering up.
Well, let's kill it then, quickly.
Work in hyperspace.
Strike group to battle position.
I think we're doing a good job, to be fair. We've done a good deal of damage to it already.
We're drawing heavy fire.
Oh. It's over halfway dead already.
Lost.
No, come on, fucking kill it then. Don't miss with the fucking lasers. How do you miss with lasers? Easy.
Reporting. Guidance failure. We're losing control. Moving to intercept.
I say we're losing a few.
Code red.
Frigate.
I mean, we're losing a few frigates. It's still good.
Standing by.
Move this destroyer back a bit,
Moving while engaging. Ready.
or not. Okay, fine. I guess you can sit there and die. Oh, no, stop it. Turn around, will you?
Prepare for assault.
Name of the building, Bundestag is the name of the institution. I think as much.
Hit. Damage report. Acknowledged.
I mean, there goes the stolen destroyer, but somehow I think we're going to be able to get a hold of a bunch more very soon.
Acknowledged. Combat maneuver.
Tell him to move over. No, tell him to move over.
Group moving into position. Acknowledged.
Group up with the rest of the destroyers before he fucking dies, you madman.
Group 1 reports victory. Group 1.
Like, they're all taking radiation damage. You just need to bop them once and they fall over. Like, the fools forgot about the supernova somehow.
Strike group prepare for assault. Engineering reports damage. Strike group prepare for assault.
Fucking glorious.
Lost.
Group 4 copy.
And get the support. Tips over. He's dead. Somehow he's dead. Fucking shred them. There we go.
Damage.
Oh, tell the ships to drop it. No, stop it.
Locked in. Moving while engaging. Stand down. We're on hold. Strike group coordinates locked
Tell the
in.
ships to drop
Strike
in
group
behind
coordinates
the
locked
station.
in. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Fucking
Strike group moving into position.
quick as you can, get in the dust cloud behind the station. Admonishing a German for calling. Oh, goes away. Move in. All we want you to do is move in behind them to mitigate, you know, radiation and shit. Doesn't appear to be suffering radiation anymore, so we're gonna turn and we're gonna start, you know, the murder.
Copy.
Luckily, as you can see, ion cannon frigates aren't exactly what we call beefy. So,
Strike group attack order confirmed.
yeah, now everybody just turn on the station. To be fair, this is why I have a strong core of bloody salvage ships, so I can quickly thieve my way back to a healthy number. That's 8. It's enough for a heavy cruiser. I even remember how much a heavy cruiser is now. I want to say it's 6 salvage corvettes to nick a cruiser. There's one effect I do like about the ion cannon frigates, but they've got this like energy gathering animation on them now. You just add, it's a little bit anime, sure, but it adds so much to the giant fucking beam weapons. I mean, it was a long journey to get here, but finally, we're blowing up the bloody research station. And somehow the rest of the Tydani Empire don't know about it.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Ready. Defensive perimeter set.
Fucking glorious. Are we done? Can we get the fuck out of here?
Ready.
No, we have to kill all of these defenders as well. Bang in.
Strike group to battle positions. Standing by.
I would not have thought it would have included strike craft, yet here we are.
Ready. Roger.
Now, if I just
Moving while engaged.
tell them to move and engage, that should get them taking shots more accurately quicker. Because as you can see, they only need to land one shot and the fucking defender goes up. As you can see, accuracy is not the ship's strong suit, it seems.
Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I feel like we should have a longer gunnery course.
Strike group under enemy attack. Acknowledged. Moving while engaging. Combat maneuver confirmed.
I don't. Evidently, it's just blow up the fucking research stations.
Combat maneuver confirmed.
Before anyone else know, there isn't a time
Maneuver confirmed.
control
Combat maneuver
this game.
confirmed.
They got so close they now can't hit the fucking defenders, so I'm now having to pull them back out again so that they can actually get an accurate shot on them.
Roger. Stand
Sit.
down. We're on hold.
And just shoot what you can see. Another one, well done. You're hitting something.
Confirmed. Roger.
I believe the heavy implication for this mission is bring a carrier forehead.
Stand down. En route. green line
And
confirmed. Confirmed.
now that they've moved in that direction, we just spin them all around. And to be fair, we could launch the interceptors and then get them out here, but I have a distinct feeling the defenders would probably shred them.
Defensive perimeter set. Ready.
You may
Attack
begin
coordinates
shooting
locked in.
against Cybrake's war machine, probably. Yeah, see, now that you're all pointing the right way, you're actually hitting something. Fuck me, look at you go. I do enjoy how incredibly useless the ion cannon frigates are being at their job. Come on, guys, you can do it. See, the destroyers have even turned broadside just to be able to fucking net them all. That's it. Consider this the gun retraining course. I would call them reactive targets, but live. I suppose live targets is a better word. Come on now. Come on now. They're stationary fucking targets. How are the ballistic guns having greater success than the weapons that are literally just a light beam perfectly straight? All you got to do is look at them and press the go button, and they're dead. It's literally just a beam of light. Just get it in your sights, press the go button. Like, from what I can suppose is that the sights on these ships are designed for targeting much larger ships, and are therefore not precise enough to actually be able to hit strike craft with actual like precision. There's one. Come on, you got two more. You got two more, man. You're not even looking in the right direction.
Moving while engaging.
That's it. Just turn around a bit. That's it. Track your guns. That's it. Track your guns. And you fight in space, but you have to aim over the barrel. Oh, that's it. One more. One more. That's it. So come on. Eight cannons. Who's? There we go.
Enemy base and fleet destroyed. Hyperspace drive.
There is a god. Holy shit. And then like 36,000 kids. 36,000 resources. Anti-airless. Yes, if fuck me, that's a big jump. Did we just jump all the way into the fucking Tydani domain? It would appear so. Are you doing your part?
We have intercepted a coded Tidan transmission.
Coded? Wasn't very well coded then, was it?
You have failed to keep the exiles from penetrating the outer perimeter. This could be disastrous. You will find and destroy them immediately.
Sweet.
Our spies believe that the Bentusi have interfered. They must not be allowed to bring this matter to the Council and gain support for the exiles.
So what, they're going to go after the Bentusi, are they? So that's the Tydani leader, a massive computer by the looks of it. It's a pretty sorry fleet, isn't it?
Ready.
Tannhauser Gate.
Hyperdrive disengaged. The Bentusi are here. They're in distress.
Is they? Yes, it would appear that the Tydan officially have no chill. And then a smaller Bentusi ship tries to get away and is just immediately cooked. Shocking. Mass Effect with the Taurians took the First Contact War seriously. A little bit. I mean, those are two... I want it. I want it. Heavy cruiser. I want it. Yes, we can quit the whole, isn't it sad they're getting blown up? Cool, whatever. Let me get into them.
The Bentusi must be protected. Draw the Titan fleet away and destroy them.
Ready.
Right.
Attack vector. laid
Tell
in.
them to munch the smaller vessels.
Reporting.
First things first, let's nick these destroyers.
Ready.
We will tell both the carrier
Construction underway.
and the mothership to produce some more salvage corvettes purely for the purpose
Group
of
1 reports victory.
robbing that
Group 1 copies.
heavy cruiser.
Attack clearance received.
They are in fact so distracted with the Bentusi that I am being allowed a free hand to yeet to just
Copies.
proceed to thieve all of their shit.
Salvage corvette complete.
Hippity hoppity, your navy is now my property.
Salvage corvette complete.
It's 2. I need 4 to be able to nick another destroyer.
Target confirmed. Lock all weapons on target.
Tell our ships to destroy their but it's just a space pirate. I mean, we are a nearly extinct race. I think a bit of piracy is not exactly above it.
Friendly units. Group 1 reporting.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy. Salvage corvette complete.
Attack vector laid in. Standing by. Copy. Standing by.
So that's 4. Go nick that destroyer.
Lock all weapons on target. Ready. New heading set. Group
Suddenly
1
the
reporting.
Bentusi don't feel like healing themselves.
Attack coordinates locked in. Getting banged around here.
Is the Bentusi now going to die?
Salvage corvette complete.
Resource collector awaiting orders. Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Supporting friendly
That's a big yes.
Run initiated. All personnel code red.
Frigate lost.
Code fired.
Awesome. Because I need 6 to very quickly nick that to very quickly steal that heavy cruiser, which to be fair, let's just say is the bigger prize here.
Ready.
Hyperdrive disengaged.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You were too busy pirating Save Your Allies. Well, they were fine up to the moment. Yeah, I know. Right, yeah, I know. Come on. Yeah, I know. Come on. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Acknowledged.
Come on. No, come on. Work with me here, man. Other shit. Yeah, give me 3, and then group 1, moving forward.
Understood.
Move them over the top. We'll go for that. Go for that assault cruiser immediately,
Roger.
and then we're going to send you 4 to go get one of those destroyers.
Moving to destination.
Then the other 4 to go get the heavy cruiser.
Salvage corvette complete.
And then when the new salvage corvettes get done,
I caught one. Reporting.
we'll send them after the heavy cruiser as well.
Situation. Group 1 reporting.
Salvage corvette complete.
Then we'll send the repair corvette to go help out the Bentusi.
Group 1 reports victory.
Ready. I caught one. Group 1. Attacking capital.
Now we
ship.
will have to destroy one of these.
Alright, hang in there.
We will have to destroy one of these destroyers because it's just not practical to try and nab it all.
Supporting friendly unit. Frigate under attack.
Salvage corvette complete.
Subsystem target acquired. Looking fine. Copies, Roger.
He's shooting off the salvage corvettes. I need him dead immediately.
Attacking capital ship. Resource collector awaiting orders. Stabilizers offline. Stabilizers
I have a
offline.
penguin!
Supporting friendly units.
Frigate
Yeah, did it.
lost. Salvage corvette complete.
All personnel code red.
Group
Ready.
1 has defeated the enemy.
Standing by. En route.
Frigate lost.
Group 1 standing by.
Salvage
It's so
corvette complete.
adorable.
Destination
I
locked
know.
in. Destination locked in. Lock all weapons on target. Getting banged around here. Reporting. Group 1 reporting.
Frigate lost.
Say,
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Bearing to target.
say,
Standing by. Confirmed.
how is this destroyer constantly one shot?
Copy.
Gonna detach them, run them over there.
Standing by. Copy.
Now they're like 5-shot. Like,
One. Combat status. Main fire confirmed. Attack coordinates locked in.
heavier. Holy shit! Just take like. I mean, like, I managed to nick 2 of these things in record time in the last attempt, and now I can't even get one. I'm dozing a bit. Yeah. Go away.
Group 1 reporting.
Immediately run them forward.
Hyperdrive disengaged. The Bentusier here.
I'm gonna run the carrier forward as well, so that when it produces salvage corvettes, they can actually get there sooner.
Reporting.
The Bentusi must be protected. Draw the Titan fleet away and destroy.
Group 1. En route. Engaging. Roger. Copy.
Immediately run them over.
How far away?
Group 1 reports victory.
Roger. Group 1 copies. Destination locked in. Understood. I caught one.
So just immediately just eat that one. Just immediately kill it. Kill it immediately.
Engage capital ship. Group 1 reporting.
Salvage corvette complete.
Supporting friendly units. Reporting.
U6, just gimme.
Confirmed. Destination locked in. All stations reported by the members. Underway. This is looking good. Stay tight.
And then lock onto that destroyer, ready for when the next salvage corvette comes out.
Confirmed.
Salvage corvette complete.
Copy. Group 1.
Okay, we are successfully stealing the heavy cruiser. But we need to kill its escort now.
Status report. Subsystem target acquired. Engaging.
Okay, that's a destroyer that's now peeling off.
Ready. Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged.
Salvage corvette complete.
Need more of these fucking things.
Assembly
Now
underway.
4 I'm in need of.
Stabilizers offline. Roger. Group 1. I caught one.
Frigate lost.
Confirmed. Group order confirmed. Reporting. En route. Wait, watch your course. Group
Yeah, let's
1.
peel them off. What the fuck? Ah, okay, nah. I'm gonna say that one's just now running away.
All breach. All breach.
Frigate lost.
Roger. Group order confirmed.
Salvage corvette complete.
Light fire confirmed. Hull breach. Hull breach. Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
Frigate lost.
I honestly think
Reports enemy contact.
the correct way to do this is thieve those 2 destroyers immediately. Send the big force over. Wipe out everything that isn't the heavy cruiser.
Group 1 reporting. Moving to destination. Roger. New heading set.
Hyperdrive disengaged. The Bentusier here.
Now
They're in distress.
it's a game of launching everything quick enough. Tell them to quickly heal that.
Draw the Titan fleet away and
Do
destroy.
salvage corvettes
Construction
at
underway.
maximum
Construction
speed, please.
underway. Assembly underway. Watch your 6. Reporting. Confirmed.
Give me 8. There, okay, there's 8.
Destination locked.
And
in.
them out.
En route. Group 1 reporting. Attack vector laid in. Copy. Destination locked in. Group 1 reporting.
Four.
Ready.
Eat
Coordinates
that
confirmed.
one.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
This 4.
Coordinates
Eat that
confirmed.
one.
Group 1 copies.
Group 1 reports victory.
Attacking capital ship.
And now we immediately move on to kill everything that isn't that heavy cruiser. And now both those destroyers are helpless, and they will be removed from the battle.
Ready. En route. Group 1 copies. Supporting friendly units.
Which is now a case of trying to get onto the other side of this fucking Bentusi craft as quickly as we can.
Salvage corvette complete.
Acknowledged. Reaching starboard fusion chamber.
Frigate lost.
Standing by. Ready. Acknowledged. Moving to destination. We're under fire.
Can we move these salvage corvettes out of the way?
Order confirmed. Where's the escort? We need cover here. Group 1.
Kill that. That's it.
Watch your
But now that destroyer's dead,
sector awaiting orders.
the rest of this now gets a bit easier.
Enemy.
Attack clearance received.
Salvage corvette complete.
Acknowledged.
And there's-
Tighten it up.
Salvage corvette complete.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
We're under fire. This is looking good. Stay tight. Ready.
Now run after that heavy cruiser quick as you can.
Alright, stay with me now. Let's stay calm. Group 1 reporting.
Group 1 under attack.
Engaged. Wingmen, tighten it up. Stay on top of them.
Now kill everything else quickly. Quick time.
Frigate under attack. Watch your six.
It is surprising how slow you are killing frigates.
Group 1 reports victory. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Attack vector laid in.
Oh, for the love of God.
We're under fire.
That's just the game music, Ricky. Jesus. Fucking the music in Homeworld is just, it's weird. That's kind of the point. Call it a space opera if you want.
1 reporting. En route. Copy.
There are a few words that can successfully describe what we're looking for.
They're in distress.
Group 1.
But once again, I do need to remember to make use of the sodding
Construction.
The Bentusi must be protected. Draw the
sodding
tide and feed away
light
and
craft.
destroy the way.
Group 1. Group 1 standing by.
Unfortunately, I can't heal the fucking Bentusi,
Stay on top of them.
because that would be too easy.
Confirmed.
There's 8.
Destination locked in. Move
So
order
immediately.
Group 1 reports victory.
confirmed. Roger.
Group 1
You 4,
reports
get that
enemy
one.
contact.
Reporting. Confirmed. Copy.
We'll get that one.
Group 1 standing by.
Salvage corvette complete.
Green line confirmed.
Where's the attack bombers? Get them to kill the ion frigates, please.
To intercept. Supporting friendly units. Group 1.
I'm not sure what this is for. We're playing. Well, this is Homeworld, and Homeworld is banging. The fuck? Oh, I see why. That was a fresh ship that was built.
Underway.
Salvage corvette complete. Salvage corvette complete.
Roger. Combat station.
For that to run off.
Stay on top of them. Group 1 copies. Standing by. Attack vector laid in.
These bloody attack bombers to, you know, hit something.
Group 1 copies. Alright, let's speed it up. Wingmen, tighten it up. Watch your six. Alright, stay with me now. Light fire confirmed. Reporting.
The ship isn't
Under attack.
moving
Group
because it's
1
missing
defeated the
2
enemy.
salvage frigates.
Under attack. Salvage corvette complete.
Group 1. Attack coordinates locked in. I got one. Supporting friendly units. Copy. Destination
That's why the
locked
fucking
in. Group 1 reporting.
ion cannon frigates are moving in to defend it.
Coordinates locked in. Resource collector awaiting orders. Let's take off.
There we go.
Neutralized. Awaiting orders. Lock all weapons on target.
As quick as you can, please. Come on.
Fire moving in.
Group 1 reports victory.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Salvage corvette complete. Salvage corvette complete.
Supporting friendly units.
Oops.
Got enemy contact.
I'm struggling here, man.
Contact.
Struggling. Like, I'm trying, like. Maybe it's a case of if I wait like the duration of their attack, we can actually get in there quickly. Or rather, I can let all of my ships deploy first.
Hyperdrive disengaged. The Bentusi are here. They're in distress.
Course set. Acknowledged.
Send guys forward. And to understand, this entire time my fleet is deploying behind this. And then the small ship tries to get away. I already ordered a forward element of the fleet forward. I really want that heavy frigate is the thing, so I think honestly sod everything else, just send, because I tried that already and the salvage corvettes just got sniped. But suddenly I am much closer.
Bentusi must be protected. Draw the Tidan fleet away and destroy them.
Ready.
Group 5 reports victory.
Roger. Move order confirmed.
And once again, just
Construction underway.
build
Construction underway.
salvage corvettes,
Under
please.
attack.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Construction underway. Acknowledged. On our way. Course set. Acknowledged.
Move forward, please.
Destination. Coordinates confirmed. Weapons set to full power. Lock all weapons on target. Attack run initiated. Roger. Ready. Ready.
Send them to quickly go snipe them.
Reporting.
Put them onto evasive.
Salvage corvette complete.
Roger.
Salvage corvette complete.
Acknowledged. Moving to intercept.
To run them in quick as we can.
Group 1 copy.
And get them to focus on us rather than the Bentusi. We might actually have a bit more success here. Right, both of those destroyers are in fact nicked.
Watch your six.
I don't know if we can bop these ion cannon frigates quickly.
Salvage corvette complete.
Might actually do a bit easier here.
Defeated the enemy.
Under fire.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
We've got a situation here. Standing by.
Quickly run up, grab that.
Fire confirmed. Group 1 copies.
Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Supporting friendly units.
Group 6 destroyed.
Let's stay calm.
Replace the salvage corvettes that are going down to enemy fire.
Group 1 reporting. Full formation. Let's keep together now.
Yeah,
Group
that's
5 under attack.
that one.
Moving while engaging. Assume combat stations. Light fire confirmed. This is looking good. Stay tight.
Salvage corvette complete.
Wait, watch
Come on, get move on.
Source collector awaiting instructions.
Group 5 reports enemy contact.
We've got enemy contact. Full formation. Let's keep together now. Ready. Assume combat station. Getting banged around here. Berths are clear. I caught one.
Group 5 under attack.
Assembly underway.
That's it. At least this time the Bentusi are actually, you know, not being constantly harassed.
Confirmed.
Right, those two are away now.
Salvage corvette complete.
Group 1. Alright, let's heat it up in here. Wingman
Now I'm just waiting for
capital ship.
6 free salvage corvettes to
Supporting friendly units.
nick the heavy cruiser.
Reported by the numbers. Group 1 standing by. We've got enemy contact.
Salvage corvette.
Now, I'm also going to destroy this destroyer just to kind of limit their destructive potential.
Acknowledged. Friendly
5 and that's
fire.
6.
Moving in.
Get in there, quick as you can.
Standing by.
Salvage corvette complete.
Reporting.
Send the 7th anyway.
Attack complete. Awaiting further orders.
Hey, Bill, you're small. I am not.
Salvage corvette complete.
I refute this claim.
Acknowledged. Ready.
It's 5. There's one already on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clunk, 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 clunk. And that's everyone.
Salvage corvette complete.
Group 1 copies. Destination locked in. Ready.
I did it.
Reporting. En route.
I'm gonna pick them up and throw them over a mountain frequently.
Enemy
Considering I work in a school,
Salvage
yeah,
corvette complete.
frequently.
Confirmed. Acknowledged.
Group 1
Let's
designated.
rebuild the groups a bit here.
Reporting. Ready.
Group 1 assigned.
Underway.
I do believe we've now hit the cap for salvage corvettes.
Docking with mothership. Roger. Moving to destination. Docking with mothership.
And now we have to kind of rebuild some of our shit here.
You are clear to dock.
Where'd the other cap? Oh, it's because I'm on the carrier forehead.
Assembly underway.
Well, a couple more destroyers.
1 copies.
And really frigates. We don't really need assault frigates because they just die fast. I'm fucking. I'm looking for what do you guys consider small? Indeed. Okay, meet the spy. Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
Enemy destroyer captured.
Sweet. I could have swore I nicked 2 of these things. There's one there.
Move order confirmed. Move order confirmed. Group 1.
I could have swore I made off with 2 of these things. What the hell? Where's the other one? Telling me it got killed on the way over. Ugh, I mean, probably did as well.
Standing by.
Group 1 reinforced.
Destination locked in. Moving to destination.
Yeah, I was building iron cannon frigates. Fuck me. Stop distracting me by talking small. That's why I became a electrologist. He's small. I'm talking 21.
Group 1 reporting. Group 2 copies. Reporting. Standing by. Standing by.
Let me have it. There we go.
Confirmed. Destination locked in.
That's what we got for bloody fighter cover. Then we need to rebuild that shit pretty quickly.
Group 2 reinforced.
Construction underway.
Okay, we've. Well, that's.
Berths are clear. Berths are clear.
Yeah. And then on the carrier, build 5 as
Assembly
well.
underway. Berths are
And
clear.
10 attack bombers, which puts up to 25 of each. That's for
Interceptor
corvettes.
complete.
Assembly underway.
Attack bomber
10 heavy,
Berths are clear.
Interceptor complete.
then 10 multi-guns, and we're cool. Easy. We'll frequently go spelunking within whiteboard projectors. I mean, to be fair, there's some valuable shit in there. You check your walls, dude. The fucking...
Iron cannon frigate complete.
You joke, but, you know, given half a chance, I'd strip the copper. Because that's how much I hate the place.
Interceptor complete. Destroyer complete. Attack bomber complete.
Oh, so we did nick it.
Stand by for acquisition.
It was just queued up.
Bomber complete.
This thing was just in the mothership the entire time, waiting to get out.
Heavy corvette complete.
Because now there's a destroyer that we've
Attack
built.
bomber complete.
There's a destroyer that we've built, and then the heavy cruiser that now wants to get out.
Attack bomber
Yeah,
complete.
that's the destroyer we've built.
For the
Great.
first time in memory,
Midland primate.
Bentusi
Midland?
saw the debt of another.
Midland? Hey, Midland. I take umbrage to Midland. Yeah, see, we got the money aliens to be indebted to us. That's how fucking cash money we are.
It has been forbidden to possess this information for some time, but after your intervention on our behalf, we feel compelled to share it with you.
Banging.
Behold,
Behold.
in the first time, a terrible war brought with it the collapse of your ancient empire.
You say.
So vicious were your enemies that all would have been slaughtered were it not for the collective outcry for mercy. In an effort to soothe relations, the conquerors spared the lives of the defeated. All survivors were sent into exile. None were permitted to follow or aid the fallen. All memory of them was to be erased.
You're telling me humanity was so baller that all the aliens ganged up to beat us?
For generations, the convoy moved silently through space. They endured great difficulties.
Taidan specifically? Indeed. It wouldn't shock me to learn that the Taidan are actually like one of those mongrel empires made up of many races. In generations, these ships were running.
Perfect technology.
Even faulty ships. Fuck me. I mean, Empire of the Taidan Nation. Wouldn't shock me to learn. And then one of the ships just pulls off. Two of the ships pull off. Three. So, and I assume that they're the Gardens of Kadesh. Where a few ships just rebelled and hidden the nebula.
System to receive them was found.
Because obviously I'm so used to the space box, as it were, looking very yellowy and warm because we're getting quite close to the galactic core. So to be back out on the rim where it's very blue is weird.
This barren world appeared to be salvation. Their true legacy forgotten. A new vision of destiny had grown out of captivity.
You know, on one of these ships is Hover Muhammad.
The guide stone you now carry. It was removed from the sacred Angel Moon of your homeworld, a place long since reduced to myth and tale.
Angel Moon? So it's a piece of the moon.
Your progress.
I mean, Hover Muhammad used to be a suit rat, probably.
And elsewhere. Many cultures have prophesized your return.
I mean, to be fair, he was still, if you ask me. Wait, so the humans are so badass, our return is prophesized. How is Higara working? Then I mean, the guide Justin, fuck me. The guide stone that we have that has the coordinates.
Establish your claim.
The guide stone that we have. That has the bloody coordinates to our homeworld, Higara, which I'm low-key thinking of as Terra. Right? It's just a piece of the moon. A handheld, a piece so small you can hold it in your hands. Right? It is not literally the fucking moon. It's just a bit of it.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
Doesn't let you get a word in sideways. Yeah, he does that. He do in fact do that. The point is, it's not even a case of fucking. It's just literally, it's a piece of the fucking moon. The moon isn't gone. It's a piece of the angel moon.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
He said it wasn't. It was a piece of it, not the whole ass moon. You didn't say that the moon was destroyed. That the moon was a myth and take long. No, the people were a myth and long forgotten.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
No, because well, I've never seen you do it for an entire page on Discord. Well, you have, but only when you specifically say, "I'm about to go on a rant," which is why it's a little bit more forgivable. The carrier's queue is in fact empty.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
Why is it fucking following the new ship? I hate that. Oh, we've only got 50 here. Hold up. So, every corvettes, we got
Roger.
25 attack bombs, 25 interceptors.
Multi-gun corvette complete.
We've got 70, so that's... Go to the carrier. We'll do
Construction underway.
10 interceptors,
Construction
10
underway.
attack bombers.
Assembly
All that.
underway.
That's when the text will appear. Nah, that's true.
Complete.
And he says he's going around. He just types for half an hour and then bang, there's the
Bomber
wall.
Complete. Interceptor complete.
Like one thing that annoys me at that point. What? To be fair, that's kind of like how I imagine is what happening to Justin. Like he's making a point and then he reminds himself of more points to make, and he just kind of like word vomits them out as quickly as fucking possible.
Iron Cannon frigate complete. Attack bomber complete.
Time to arm ourselves to the fucking
Interceptor
teeth.
Complete. Multi-gun corvette complete.
So
Attack
we're
bomber complete.
going to get to maximum fleet size if we can, depending on just how much in the way of resources we have.
Interceptor complete. Attack
Actually, we
bomber
did manage
complete.
to steal 2 destroyers and the heavy cruiser, which is quite a win actually. There's quite some guns that we've managed to add to the fleet there.
Attack bomber
We've then also rebuilt 2
Interceptor
destroyers. I mean, we have got quite a ways to go before we're full on capital ships, but we now can't build any more destroyers. We have too many. I haven't. That's how I speak. Yes, but when in text form, it does give the impression of being a bit overwhelming. Is the option? Is the
Attack bomber
problem?
complete. Group 9 designated.
To be fair, right? Fucking Carve used to do it as well. Like he'd get pissy with you as well if you tried to override him.
Attack bomber complete.
Oh, well, to be honest, right? So long as you're not fucking like doing what fucking previous members of the community have done, which is like all caps everything and then get all defensive when people say, "Dude, can you like fucking not all cap shit?" Then I genuinely don't care. I mean, I bitch about it because it's a little bit annoying, but I'll make do. I'm a big boy. That's 10
Mothership.
ion cannon frigates.
Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
Can you not sound passive aggressive all the time? Yeah, I remember that argument. God damn, I went back and retread some of that shit. Oh, god damn, he's such a penis. I'm missing a research ship.
Support frigate complete.
I am. I'm missing a research ship.
Assembly underway.
That's actually a bit of a penis. That's one of the support frigates. I'm not being passive aggressive. You are being passive aggressive. Yeah, literally. God damn. We've had some shit. We had to deal with some shit. I appreciate this is a bit of a lull in the fighting because I'm building the fleet up to, frankly, maximum. As the carrier takes on smaller jobs. Whilst the
Assault frigate complete.
All right,
Whilst-
let's heat it up in here.
whilst the mothership
Assault frigate
takes on the larger jobs. You always have to start arguments when there were none. God damn. Just onto the fun bandwagon. Oh, but look. Carve story is a long and fetid one indeed, one that I do not wish to tread again. Got maximum fighters. We got space enough for 2 more corvettes. Make 2 more heavies.
Support frigate complete.
Yay. It's the 2 support frigates I wanted. Now it's a case of getting the rest of the assault frigates out. I mean, to be fair, we've only got space enough for 6 more assault frigates. So that cuts that time down just a touch.
Heavy corvette
I mean,
complete.
we're okay on resource gathering.
Assault frigate
We'll build
complete.
a Gravwell generator.
Assault frigate complete.
Then build a couple of... No, not probes. Fuck's sake.
Assembly underway.
Build a couple of proximity sensors as well. Largely just to have them.
Heavy corvette complete.
Yeah. We've slowly run out of all of our resources, but we have built the fleet out beyond madness, so from this point on, money gathered will be used for the replacement of ships. Yeah, now we're just waiting for these last few ships to finish. There, we'll so let's chat for a bit. Fuck it. I remember the "Who hurt you" started the whole Carvax Joker arc. I think it did, yeah.
New utility class ships available for construction.
Hey. Is it because we can't build the grav well anymore, or?
Frigate complete.
Oh no, it's because we built the research ship.
Assault frigate complete.
3 little
Gravity
piggies.
well generator complete.
It may well have been the most consequential joke you've ever made, Justin.
Proximity
I
sensor
personally
complete.
think, you know, stick is the pinnacle of warfare is probably funnier. That's why Kev wants to play MMORPGs. He jumped around the question I asked, "Who hurt you?" and eventually the 3 little piggies happened. Yeah, and it's because like he just didn't know what to do when called out. I found that a little bit funny, considering like he fancies himself this fucking pinnacle of like logic and reason, and yet fell apart at the most simple line of fucking questioning, you know? There you go, there's the grav oil generator. It looks a bit like a cock and balls. Weird cock and balls, a thin cock and, but a cock and balls it is. And then we can tell it to turn on, and yeah, and it becomes a Pokemon. Boys and girls, we have our fleet interdictor. Whilst this is on, strike craft are a bit useless. As you can see, it does in fact affect our own.
Assault frigate.
And it prevents larger ships from jumping away.
Assault frigate complete.
Well, I do believe that is in fact everything.
Stand down. We're on hold.
So we'll let everyone dock up. I think this will be the last time we ever watch all of the ships dock up. As you can see, there are rather a lot of them. I mean, we've burned all of our resources, but our fleet is not quite at maximum capacity because, you know, we can make more capital ships, but we don't know the variants yet, so we can't technically make them, if that do make any sense. All the capital ships all get lined up. All the captured ships hang out up here. Yeah, I mean, maybe for everyone. Yeah, everyone's getting into line. I mean, that's how far up the Corvette and strike craft queue goes. You get into the mothership. And then we've got all of these ships that have to get in. Fucking resource collectors naturally have to go first. Yeah. Everyone's coming in. It is a bit weird. There's a fucking swarm of bees that emerges from these things. These proximity sensors not docked? Because if not, I've just made 2 proximity sensors and now they can't follow us. Which is a bit silly. That's about all that I can take on board.
Group 1
I didn't group everyone. Shit. Hopefully we get a hot minute to group everyone before we come out the other end. Joker arc still isn't over. I mean, one day he will return, and I will make fun of him endlessly when he does so.
Drive malfunction. The quantum waveform is collapsing. Safety interrupt engaged. Prepare for immediate return to normal space.
Oh Christ, are we gonna land in like the middle of the fucking... Like, are we gonna land in like the middle of a star or something? Ready. Immediately.
Dropping out of hyperspace. All systems online.
We are caught in a gravity well. Fighters and corvettes will be unable to move. Seek out the source of this field and destroy it.
Roger. Standing by.
Tell people to be engaged and it can actually turn on.
Watch your course. Let's stay calm.
There we go. We tell all the capital ships to actually be aggressive. They'll seek out targets and protect the strike craft.
Mobilize strike craft.
That's it. Chew them up. I don't know why they're sending their support frigates in, but okay, that is kind of their decision.
Frigate left.
The enemy is using a missile destroyer. Research division reports it can produce a similar ship. We advise commencing research immediately.
And
New research
Okay, the salvage corvettes can in fact get out and kill it. We'll do so. It looks like the Titan set up a what mission is this? You know, I'm not sure. That the Titan set up a gravity well for us. That's it. Gotcha, bitch.
Group 1.
Everybody, hold, be defensive.
Supporting friendly
Pull back.
Destination locked in. Confirmed. Docking with mothership.
Mothership.
Whew.
Copy.
Pull this lot
En
back.
route. Reading contact.
Actually, no, fuck it. Chase them. Chase them. Find out where they're based.
Group 1 reporting. Group 2 reporting. Resource collector awaiting orders.
Make sure we add everyone.
Reporting.
Heavy
Docking
corvettes.
signal green. Standing by. Acknowledged. Group 2 reporting. Stay on top of them.
We add everyone. Give me the multi-gun and the heavy corvettes.
Destination locked in.
Oh dear, there they are.
We got company. En route. Hit your target. Underway.
That is rather a lot of corvettes and shit.
Looking good. Stay tight.
I do believe that was a lot of bomber craft that we just lost.
Course set.
Can the mothership move finally? It sure can't.
Copy. Moving to
Let's
destination.
send the resourcing fleet out.
Resources locked in. Group 1. Reporting. Reporting. Ready.
Quickly group up all of the capital ships.
Standing by.
Group 1.
We will
Designated.
dispatch the
Moving to destination.
missile destroyer once she's actually ready to go.
Group 1. Reporting. Roger. Reporting.
Group 2.
And that is now group 2.
Destination locked
Move
in.
them forward. Battle of Chorus. Never mind. No,
Standing by.
there's the
Group
interceptors.
2 reinforced.
Move order confirmed.
Let's see. We took 20 fighter losses. Probably all on the attack bombers, honestly.
Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
60. That brings us equal. So
Construction
all
underway.
there.
Construction underway.
Cancel
Attack
5.
bomber complete.
Add
Assembly
5.
underway.
Easy.
Group 1 reporting.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 2 copies. Reporting.
We'll bring the
Attack
salvage
bomber
corvettes along
Group 1.
largely so that
Copy.
if they have anything more that's really nice, we can thieve it.
reinforced.
Destination locked in.
Attack bomber complete.
Understood.
Attack bomber complete.
Ready.
The eye on a ray third, Jesus.
Group 1 reinforced. Attack bomber complete.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for cloaked fighter technology.
And grab the support frigates
Advise
there on the
commencing
3.
Research immediately.
Group 1 standing by.
Attack bomber complete.
Aha.
Moving to destination.
New
Grab group-
research available.
Grab
On
group
our
10.
way. Group
Move them
10.
over this way.
Order confirmed. Standing by.
Attack bomber complete. Group 10 reinforced.
Destination locked in. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field. On our way. Group 1 standing by. On our way.
Unfortunately, we don't have the money to
Attack bomber complete.
research bloody
Hyperspace inhibitor field.
guided missile launchers.
Attack bomber complete. Attack bomber complete.
Might run out of money for the attack bombers.
Attack bomber complete. Attack bomber complete.
And we're going to push them off of this.
Group 1 copies. Understood.
Attack bomber complete.
En route.
Wait for the other ships, you
Attack bomber
madman.
Complete.
Group 2 reporting. Confirmed.
Group 2 reinforced.
Underway.
Attack bomber complete.
Group 2 reporting. Group 2 standing by. Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Group 2 reinforced.
Course set.
Bring them up into Delta squads.
Coordinates locked in. Group 1 reporting. Strike group
I'll
acknowledged.
turn the capital ships into X's, because I want to.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
And wait for everyone to get into position. It's notably this missile destroyer that we finally thieved. But it would appear that the support frigates managed to make it unmolested, however. He's not resourcing.
Roger, awaiting
And I might end up resourcing as well, purely so I can fill out my my missile destroyer queue.
Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2 standing by.
Move them in behind.
Strike group moving into position. Group 3 copies. New heading set. Group 1 reporting. Group 1
Especially with this
standing
new missile destroyer, we
by.
might.
Space inhibitor detected.
The thing I thought was in this game is actually in the next one. Okay. That's fine, we'll get there.
Hyperspace inhibitor detected. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field. Entering hyperspace inhibitor field. Acknowledged.
We'll move the carrier up just kind of as a support element, but
Group 1. Group 1.
it's not going to be part
standing
of the engagement. So as soon as this group's in position, we'll move forward.
by. Group 1 copies.
Seems away from it. Well, bear in mind this game was 91. But a lot of the problems they had in 2, they managed to sort.
Engage all hostiles. Friendlies under fire. Moving
Then
in.
move in.
Group 2. Move attack confirmed.
Everyone's already on aggressive.
Group 3 reporting. Strike group under enemy attack. En route.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
And time to go in. And naturally, the corvettes just immediately get fucked. Yeah, I think it's a case of, you know, this game tends to be a little bit slower because of the way that the resourcing works and all that. But that you are encouraged, because it is a persistent fleet, you are encouraged to kind of don't rush in and take it easy.
Strike group under enemy.
So it does tend to be a bit slower. Which is fine if you want that cerebral experience, but it depends on who you are. I think 2 does a lot more for like actual like proper like fleet command space battles, as it were. So for that respect, I do think 2 will probably end up being more fun. But to be fair, this game isn't terribly long, so.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
I mean, at this point, we're now just rooting out all the enemy attack bombers.
Attack.
We supposedly do have interceptors, so we should be killing these things.
Frigate
Yeah.
lost.
We're drawing
Here's a group of them.
fire.
Frigate lost.
Strike group under enemy attack. Group 1 copies. Group 1 standing by. En route. Moving to destination.
I mean, the law, but sure that goes to. I mean, accurate.
Engage all hostiles.
Also not wrong.
Friendly units. Group 2. Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged.
Group 2.
Yeah, that would be why that's taking ages. Small group of fucking ion cannons.
Reports victory.
So fuck it, might as well murk these whilst I'm at it.
Frigate lost. Group 2 under attack. Group 1 reports
Yeah, if I press.
Group 1 under
That's a bit more immersive, I suppose.
Group 2 reports enemy
In terms of
contact.
the fact there's no fucking health bars everywhere.
Reports enemy contact. Group 2 under attack.
Group 1 reporting.
Group 2 has defeated the enemy.
Strike
Pull
group
Group 2 back.
locked in. Group 2
Right, I'm gonna tell
standing
Group 2 to
by. Strike
dock.
group moving into position. Moving while engaged.
Get them to repair and rearm.
Group 2 copies.
So then proceed to take Group 1 off of their group orders.
Construction underway.
Don't have any
Construction
money.
underway. You are clear to proceed.
Oh, we lose any capital ships? We did not. Fantastic.
1 copies.
Gained altitude on us.
Destination locked in.
Is it altitude in space? Hard to tell.
Ready. En route.
All this.
Group
Oh,
1
it's the salvage corvettes.
Docking signal green.
And he doesn't have anything I want
You are clear
to
dock.
nick.
Group 1
So,
standing by. Docking
eh,
signal
is
green.
my hard answer.
Engage all hostiles. Supporting friendly units.
He does have strike craft, but they're not terribly huge, so it's not really that much of a problem. Because immediately we bop his support infrastructure.
Frigate under attack. Supporting friendly units.
Group 2
Yep.
reports victory.
And then there's all the destroyers.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Move attack coordinates locked in.
Group 2 under attack.
I'll tell the strike craft now to get in here. The 3D space, you monkey. Well, it's hard to know. Everything in space is weird, and technically it's not altitude because from a certain angle you wouldn't be gaining height on someone. You'd be diving below them because it's fucking space, and space gets weird fast. There we go. Just murking all of his defenders, which are, you know, expensive and not fun to replace. Did we already murk his... We murked his carrier already. Carrier was murked off screen.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Lovely.
Ready. Roger. No problem. No problem. En route. Acknowledge.
Get a resource collector each.
Collection confirmed.
Position them over
Copy.
resource-rich areas,
Ready.
and then tell the collectors to get to work.
Reporting. Resources downrange.
Are we not done yet? Apparently not.
Confirmed.
Aha.
Group 1. Group 2 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1.
Couldn't
report.
exactly calculate altitude, but you are 3D. If you are 3D in space, then there is a theoretical concept. I mean, especially like relative in a fight like this,
Group 2
it would be
reporting.
called altitude.
Strike group prepare for
Here's
Group 1 reporting.
like a resource controller. This is the Tydani Empire resource controller. Fucking weird.
Group 2 standing by. Strike group prepare for assault. Group 1
Alright.
standing by.
We indulge in a little bit of commerce rating. Looks like a clamp. It does.
All hostile. Supporting friendly units.
And this is their mobile resourcing station. So if this is all their ships that are left, then yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna wreck
The
it.
enemy.
Beautiful. Doesn't appear to have been all of them.
Group 2 reporting. Moving to destination. Group 1 copies. Underway.
So spread out and search for clues, I guess.
Standing by.
Apparently, I didn't send
New
the
heading set.
collector out.
Roger.
Like, not you.
Course
You
clear.
stay where you are.
Copy. En route. Acknowledged.
Up.
Moving to
Move the
destination.
carrier to the
Reporting.
middle.
En route. Group 1 reporting.
That's a case of where the fuck are they?
Moving on.
Mothership.
For the proximity sensors, I suppose. They move quickly and have large sensor radiuses. Was it radii, I suppose?
Group 1 copies. Local resources exhausted.
Tell the strike craft to be evasive so that they travel a bit faster. They have got corvettes with them, which is probably why they're traveling a little bit slower.
Group 3 standing by. Group
Oh, who's hurt? Only the ion frigate, the ion cannon array, or the ion array frigate is actually hurt. I kind of don't care about it, I'm going to be honest.
Local resources exhausted fleet.
It's just another piece of tyrannic bloody tech that we stole.
Local resources exhausted.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see bloody Tydani ships in our colours. Fucking brilliant. I can think of no better fuck you than haha, I'm gonna fucking crump you with your own ships.
Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on. Group 1 reporting. Green line confirmed.
I'm gonna tell them to stop diving, as it were. Tell them to just head straight. I'll work out where the fuck they are. One assumes they'll be somewhere near the bloody asteroid clusters. I mean, this is the furthest point on the map, so they're trying to sneak something. Here's the other thing, it gets a bit fucky because, like, technically they could be anywhere within AO, within this area. Not there. And we send the proximity sensor to go check in. The fuck? Oh dear.
Group 1 reporting. Coordinates confirmed. Strike group moving into position.
You have been deceived.
Destination locked in. Copy. Docking with mothership.
Oh dear, that's quite the enemy fleet. I will be honest.
Reporting.
And they're going straight for the mothership too. Yeah, fuck.
Group 1 1 standing by. Group 2 standing by. Strike group moving into position.
It does not take a genius to nail what Grizz is going to say. Alright, quickly. Turn the ground power generator on. I thought that would become a problem for their corvettes, but apparently not, it seems. Yeah, yes, wreck the research ships. I don't mind replacing the fucking research ships.
Ready.
Now, turn around quickly.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Nothing else in range. Resources exhausted. Group 1 standing by. Stay on top of them. Moving to destination. Group 2. Strike group coordinates locked.
Unfortunately, the fighters are still quite a ways out, but the capital ships are nice and close.
Group 1 copies. Group 9 copies.
Now, if we play this smart,
Moving to destination. Destination locked.
you know, pull them towards us.
Group 1.
If we play this smart, we might actually be able to nab this heavy cruiser as well.
Group 1 reporting. Group 1 copies. On our way. Move attack coordinates locked in. Friendlies under fire.
With the self-reflection of Justin, yes. The ego of Justin, it generates gravity.
Frigate under attack.
So, yeah, now in this mode we can actually... These corvettes will fall over pretty quickly. Yes, they're heavy, so they are capable of dealing damage to capital ships, but not nearly that. But not nearly quick enough. They are going after the salvage corvettes, so they do need dealing with.
Reporting. Strike group moving into position. Engage all hostiles. Friendlies under
I want those salvage corvettes because I want this fucking heavy cruiser. Okay, that's it. Get him.
Strike group under enemy attack.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Frigate under attack. Moving to destination. Green line confirmed.
And tell them to be evasive and to go straight for that heavy cruiser.
Strike group receives
They now have
fire.
plenty of cover.
Pick your targets. Strike group reports hostile contact. You're looking fine. Group 1. Strike group under enemy
Tell the straight
attack.
group. Tell everyone to now be aggressive.
Receiving fire. Group 1 reporting. Attack run initiated.
As quick as you can. Now to snipe as many bloody defenders as we can.
Reports victory. Group 2 under attack.
Status report. Friendlies under fire. Moving in. All personnel.
We haven't struggled to pause. Yeah, I'm nowhere near the.
Enemy attack.
Frigate lost. Group 2.
It's just in gravity works only because Justin has ego. Is that when the so when the poles flip, Justin? Is that you finally getting an ego check? Is it?
Group 1 copies.
Group 9.
Oh, it's all in good fun.
Contact.
Group 2 standing by. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Oh, he tried to do a sneaky, but instead I'm now thieving his ship. We do a bit of thieving.
Reporting.
Lovely. No, that's just me going to Hawaii. Unfortunately, this does now have a little while before it gets to the mothership.
Destination locked in. Coordinates confirmed.
So let's start. Well, let's do what we need to do. Oh yeah, we lost all of our research ships, fully. Where are they? Yeah, start constructing the reef. The authorities won't help me. Won't help leave the aqua. So Justin is locked down in an internment camp in order to keep gravity where it is. You know, I'm inclined to keep it there.
Group 1 reporting. Assembly underway.
2 assault,
Berths are clear.
3 ion cannons. A line internment camp. It's just an internment camp, like that's just a man wide all the way around. All the way around the equator.
Assembly underway.
It's a lot of strike craft again.
Group 2 reporting. Course set. Strike group stand down.
Again, fairly equal either side.
Research ship complete.
Assembly underway.
And we've got that.
Local resources exhausted.
Plus,
Moving on. Reporting.
they've stopped
Direction confirmed.
harvesting because they're out of resources. That's fine.
En route. Ready.
Now they're going to go for them. I shall ascend and be there. Atop the pyramid of geese. This is like fucking Magneto holding the sun completely cut off so it keeps the earth in check. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's it. That's us eating that.
Earths are clear.
We've now got to replace all the fucking losses we took. 'Cause that was a big fight.
Assault frigate complete.
We did get another heavy cruiser out of it, so I'm not too sad. Unfortunately, all of this does, all this, like, in-battle rearming
Frigate complete.
does take a minute. Apparently, we've still not gotten every one of the Titani ships. Gotta look for the pricks. Go there. I mean, they could be fucking anywhere, and this is the problem.
Assault frigate complete.
Okay, I found the select everyone button.
Insufficient resources. Research paused.
I'm not worried. We're actively gathering, so we know we'll get there. They're nowhere in the middle then. There's a small dust cluster here. Have we done it?
Attention Kushan Mothership.
What the
This
fuck?
is Captain Elson of the Tidan Elite Guard Destroyer Capella. We wish to defect and need assistance. In return, we are prepared to help you. Please respond.
Ah, there we go.
This could be a trap, but the Capella is clearly damaged. Engage the pursuing fleet and draw it away from the defecting ship.
Move order confirmed.
Yeah, we just gotta get past it now. Do a Bongo Equator in the Congo. Big time.
Insufficient resources. Research
By the way,
paused.
yes.
Research complete. New capital ships available for construction. Iron Planet frigate complete.
Group 1 copy.
Can't tell this is an old game.
Destination. Coordinates confirmed.
And do we do the Grand Barrow 1.0 MP? MP? Well, that's another one that we have to organise.
New heading set.
I'll tell you what, Justin, tell you what, Tobias, if you want to put a call out for it, I'd be fine with that. And also remind everyone of the,
Weapons set to full power.
remind everyone of the rolls as well, because we do want to use those. First couple of times I'm fine with it, but, you know,
All personnel
keep people on it.
red.
Frigate lost.
I mean, I suppose this is the real way to save yourself some motherfucking money. Just
Frigate lost. Group 1 reports victory.
nick the small ships as well. Because look at that, look how much they melt them. Jesus.
Frigate lost. Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Easy.
On our way. You are clear to dock.
Stella, you could say, yes, Stella, yes. Yeah, that's it. Repair it up. Whilst all the small ships try and dock at you. Yeah.
Group 1 copies. En route.
One assumes then that was the last of it.
You are clear to proceed.
Now we're just waiting for this Tidan Rebel. So the Tidan do have good boys. Hey, he's wearing my colours. But he's still got his Tidan emblem. Interesting.
Ready.
Need to find time to still RSA. Oh, big time, yeah, of course. We can organize both at the same time. Same time. That's not too hard. Hey, congratulations, you made it. Proud of you, buddy. Fleet that was attacking you is now dead.
The
There
defecting
we go.
captain has been brought aboard. Engage hyperspace.
But we're not building anything.
Man down. We're on hold.
I'd rather leave and then get all the resources because you can see. Ah, there we go, 14,000. I was about to say. But is Irish exposed? Nah, yeah. You'd be surprised how hard it is to tell Farmer and Irish apart. We're nearly there. Fuck me. And that loading bar is actually a close-up of where we're warping to.
Of the destroyer Capella. The Taidan Empire has become decadent and corrupt over the centuries. The use of the
How many missions we got left?
atmosphere deprivation device in your planet finally triggered the rebellion.
Atmosphere deprivation.
Access to the rebellion's communication network. I will show you a way through the defenses surrounding your homeworld. Take me to the ship graveyard at Karos. Hidden in a derelict, there is a relay I can use with your help. The rebellion waits for my sign to move into its next phase.
Going to ship graveyard at Karos. Not that I know where the fuck that is.
Hyperspace
Fuck
transition
me, these
complete.
things are huge.
We have arrived at Karos.
The communication relay
This is
here.
13. We've got 3 more
Fighter
after
or
this.
Corvette must dock with it to establish the link.
Karos Automata. Okay, the fact that it's called Automata does not fill me with glee, I must be honest. He's done. Thank you. I doubt those are ships. I doubt too, but the fact that this is Automata makes me worried.
Research Division reports it is now equipped for heavy guns technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
That give me heavy cruisers. Oh, it do. Oh, it do. And to be fair, we have other shit to rebuild at the minute.
Construction underway.
Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just checking. Heavy cruiser. I do enjoy me a heavy cruiser.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Let's get the research in at least. Whilst we rebuild the science donut. Nice. I remember this mission being a shitlord, so I just looked at something to make our lives a little bit easier. And that is, how do we do this though? Because I'm glad I did, because we could have very easily lost a lot of our fleet. So
Assembly underway.
we'll start getting our own missile destroyers going as well, whilst we research the heavy cruiser, along with the simultaneous reconstruction of the science donut. Got fucking 6 of these things to crank up as well. Okay, so we got a while.
Reporting.
Group 1 reinforced.
Destination locked in. Confirmed.
Group 1 reinforced.
En route.
Let's project them forward. I think, honestly, again, still the X formation is definitely the most effective, I think. Let's move them up.
Gravity well generator complete.
Group 1 copies. Roger.
Group 1 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Group
Yeah,
1.
include the second heavy cruiser that we stole. We should be good to go. Yeah, that's another piece of the science donut
Mission underway.
rebuilt. We also get these cloaked fighters, which I suppose are good, but I'm not gonna invest in it just yet. I want at least, because this will be 11, 12.
Clear.
I want at least 2 missile destroyers being built.
Group 1 copies.
Right now we only have 1, and they are effective anti.
Strike group moving into position.
Strike craft. Where's the field generator? There it is. Give me the gravity fuel generator,
Ready.
move it along.
Move order confirmed. Course set. Underway.
Tell it to guard on the heavy
Source
cruiser,
pattern locked in.
and
Roger.
grab the support frigates and tell them to hug it.
Research Division
Yeah.
reports it is now equipped for cloak generator technology.
When are they?
Advise
I
commencing
mean, what aren't the research
immediately.
division equipped for? Fuck me.
Hyperspace signatures have been found at these locations, but we detect no new ships.
Yeah, interesting.
Group 1
The
copy.
graveyard is
Strike
defended
group
by
under enemy
autoguns.
attack.
They will complicate our attempt to reach the communications array.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Enough.
Group 1 under attack.
Oh dear, that does not look like fun.
Group 1 reports enemy contact. Group 1 under attack.
Destination locked in.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
I think I got him.
Strike group, prepare for assault.
No, he's thieving a ship.
Attention, we have lost contact with one of our capital ships. Its last recorded position is here.
It's thieving one of my ships. I am mad. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. He's only thieving a bloody
Roger.
an ion frigate.
Group 1 reporting.
No,
Destination locked
he's
in.
made off with that.
Strike group moving into position. Moving while engaging. Strike group moving into position. Moving while engaging. Stand down. We're on hold. Roger.
Group 1 designated.
Strike group coordinates
Oh,
locked
dear.
in. Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group moving into position. Group 3 reporting.
Where are the bloody
Mothership
support?
moving to destination. Group 3
Yeah, right here.
Coordinates
No, come here.
confirmed. Underway.
Guard
Moving into
that.
formation. Copy.
Stick him
Destination
there.
Group 1 standing by.
We actually, okay, so the heavy cruiser is now unlocked, so we can actually start building the damn thing. But have we finished both of those already?
Group 1.
Come here. No, fuck.
Group 1 copies.
Oh, that's the friendly. Right, following you. So this is what our missile cruiser looks like. Projects the missiles forward rather than sideways.
Group 1 reinforced.
I don't hate it.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Pull that into the group. Now let's actually let's build one of our own of the big boys. Gonna take a hot minute to do, but we can do it.
Group 1.
Because right now our only heavy cruisers are stolen. Hyperspace gate. Like, who built all this stuff?
Ready. Moving to destination. Coordinates confirmed. Strike
Put
group
that on.
receiving fire. Group 1. We've got enemy contact. Strike group.
There we go.
prepare for assault.
If you tell
1
the
reports victory.
grav well generator to turn on, it disables the ship. Fuck me, this thing's beefy. What do you mean? It's run out? It's gonna yeet one of my. Oh, it's yeeting one of the big ships. Fuck me, this thing's strong. It's sticking my stuff. It's making off with my kit, and I don't like it.
Construction underway. Copy.
Where did my bloody grav oil generator go? I can't kill that thing in time.
Battle positions.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Show no mercy. Pursuing targets. Show no mercy.
Kill the fucking autoguns, will you? All of you.
Strike group to battle positions. Moving while engaging. Strike group moving into position.
It's making off with my stuff. I need to get out.
Position. Combat maneuver confirmed. Combat maneuver confirmed. Strike group coordinates locked in. Defensive perimeter set.
He's gonna back off. If it's capable of eating one of my fucking heavy cruisers, I'm not about to tangle with it. Frankly. Fucking hell. I need to keep it disabled, but I can't do that if it's gonna take out my bloody Bravo generators.
Gravity well generator complete.
Ready.
Ready, we'll send it out here then.
Group 1 reporting. Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group coordinates locked in.
So let's just be prepared for the damn thing again. I do believe that ship, our own ship, has just showed back up again.
We've located one of the missing ships. It appears that it can be salvaged and reactivated.
Okay, so at least we can steal our own ships back.
Confirmed. Destination locked in.
Well, let's get the boys back out then.
Group 1 copies. Acknowledged. Ready.
Gotta wait for this thing to get back out to the fucking front. Ah!
Group 1 standing by. Strike
Get back here, you bloody kill crazy bastards. Yeah, that's why.
Group coordinates locked in. Strike group moving into position.
Gravity well generator complete.
He's gonna go eat something else now. I guarantee you he's gonna go. Yeah, he's going for the other heavy cruiser.
Group 1.
Why did they lurch
Strike group
forward?
moving into position. Strike group moving into position.
That's now the second one that he's made off with. He's just fucking off with our stuff. What a prick.
Standing by. Course set.
Obviously, corvettes are just like nom. No, innit? They're just mine, bitch.
Green line confirmed. Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 1.
Sod this.
standing
Just
by.
I'm taking them out. These strike groups are just getting the pathing confused.
Standing by. On our way. Underway. Group 1 copy.
I'm pulling them back.
Acknowledged. En route. Move order confirmed. Group 1
Now
reporting.
2 heavy cruisers he's nicked. Oh god, I'm not a fan of this shit.
Ready.
No,
Assembly underway.
I need 3 more just to get the 2 heavy cruisers I lost back. That's going to be a fucking operation to get them back as well.
Group 1. Reporting. Moving to destination. Moving to destination.
Where the fuck? There he is.
Confirmed.
Where are the ground foil generators? I need
En
them.
route. Acknowledged.
Congratulations, you are now in Group 4.
Designated. Salvage corvette complete.
Group 1 copy.
Right.
Group 1 reporting.
It's 6 per heavy cruiser. I would like them back. I put a lot of effort into stealing them, and they have done stolen what we done rightfully stole. He is just leaving, isn't he?
Salvage corvette complete.
Come here, you. That's right. Exactly. How do we get through here? If that thing can just yeet a heavy cruiser. Even point in making an Imperial fleet. Exactly. You just roll up and just be like, mine, bitch.
Group 9 copies. Roger.
Literally, the fucking junkyard.
Reinforced.
Exactly. Just roll in. Just eat them. Like, you saw how much punishment that thing took.
Salvage corvette complete.
They just. Fucking junkyard dog just rolls in like it smells like bitch in here.
9 reinforced.
En route.
Right, okay,
Underway.
get the salvage corvettes out so they are ready.
Group 1 standing by.
What the fuck is this thing doing?
Group 1.
You should just buy one, get one free. Exactly. Why wouldn't you just do that
Move order confirmed. Move order confirmed.
and then just, like,
Defensive perimeter set.
steal everything that gets in your way? Why wouldn't you do that?
Confirmed. Guard order confirmed.
Yep.
Standing by. Destination locked in. Group 1 reporting. En route.
Make sure the grav well generators follow us.
Move order confirmed. Copy.
Support frigates close behind as well.
Copy. Move order confirmed. Green line confirmed.
When this fucking thing eventually shows back up again. There you go, look. So the thing's gone now. So I want to assume there it is. It's coming back.
Copy. New heading set. Group 1
Right, kill it.
standing by. Lock
Kill
all
it.
weapons on target.
I want it murdered.
Confirmed. Copy.
Bring the other one closer in as well.
Destination locked in. Reporting. Move order confirmed.
Yep, fuck him up. Commit. Fucking. Easy. Fucking. Ugh.
Group 1 copies.
And now,
No mercy.
take your vengeance on the nearest
Report
piece,
victory.
on the nearest pieces of random space junk.
Group 2 copies. Green line confirmed. On our way. Group 2 standing by. Standing by.
I mean, once these things are out of juice, they just
Understood.
immediately,
Destination locked in.
they just explode.
Ready. Move order confirmed.
Group 1 under attack.
Ready. Moving to destination. Understood.
Group
Ugh,
1
Jesus,
reports
easy.
enemy contact.
Oh, we
Group
can't
one,
guarantee
under
that that was the only one they had.
Ready. En route.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
I don't know who the fuck.
Group
Oh,
one
where's my
reporting.
sleep? Thanks for streams, Will.
Group
Despite my
one.
much like, nah, you watch how you want to, mate.
Reports enemy contact. Group
We've still got
1
3
reports
missions
enemy
after this, so we might have a minute.
Destination locked in.
Group 9 reports enemy contact.
Fucking
Group
attack
1
as you
under
go,
attack.
foreheads.
Group 1 copies. Engage all hostiles. Pursuing target.
Group 4 under attack. Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
So keep on the lookout for our old ships.
Group 1 reports victory. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 standing by. En route.
Okay, there's
While
one.
engaging. Destination locked in. Destination locked
There's
in.
another one.
Group 1 under attack. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Destination locked in. Destination locked in. Course set.
Group 1 under attack.
Ready. Group 1 copies.
Here she comes. Go on passive so you don't shoot at it. Just give it something to shoot at. Whilst the Steely boys come in and reclaim our property.
Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged. What's our damage? Hull breach. Hull breach.
Frigate lost.
Group 1 reporting. En route. Group 2.
Group 9 under attack.
Ready.
Gonna peel these guys off.
All stations reporting by the numbers. Guidance.
Give me
failure.
my
Moving
fucking
control.
cruisers back.
Lost.
Moving to destination. Group 1. Moving to destination. Destination locked in. Attack run initiated. Acknowledged. Course set. En route. Copy. On our
Give me
way.
my ship
On
back.
our way.
Give me my
Orders
ship back.
confirmed. Move order confirmed.
Yeah. Our shit is now being brought back. Glorious. Now.
Berths are clear. Group 1 standing by.
Group 1 has defeated
He's trying to
the
keep
enemy.
my
Attack
shit.
coordinates locked
He
in.
doesn't get to keep my shit. This is my shit.
Group 1 reports victory.
New
And we
heading
need
set.
6
On our
in
way.
order to rob the other heavy cruiser that we lost. Whilst we go out here and, you know, reclaim what it is we actually fucking came for.
Salvage corvette complete.
For.
New heading set. Defensive tactics confirmed. Keep your eyes peeled. Move attack.
Is that the other one? It is.
Supporting friendly units. Moving to destination. Move order confirmed. En route. En route. Group 1 reporting.
I mean, once this thing's dead, we can just bowl through to the end, right? That's the idea.
Group 2.
But we just need to steal back our
Salvage
other
corvette
old shit.
complete.
Fortunately, you can't take capital ships to a carrier to get re-stolen. It's rather annoying, but is what it is.
Standing by.
And now we're just waiting for one more. Hammer. Hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna say that 2 probably doesn't have this much waiting around.
Salvage corvette complete.
I realize I'm not the most active player in the world.
Reporting. Standing by.
Despite my lack of patience, I am actually playing fairly conservatively.
Destination locked in. Destination locked in.
Yeah. Ion frigate's on its way home. Yeah. Heavy cruiser's going to take a little bit long. I like how it's still got my symbol on it as well, but even though it's now back in Taidan colors. Which would imply the Junkyard Dog is built by the Taidan. It's back in Taidan colors.
Group 1. Destination locked in.
Let's push forward.
Group 1. Group 2.
Let's remember, these
Group 2 standing by.
bloody
Confirmed.
frigates are
Group
very
2
fast.
Designated enemy frigate captured.
Yay.
Enemy frigate captured.
Enemy frigate is a weird term. Proximity sensor.
Group 1 reporting. Understood. Group 2 copies. Ready.
Your
Group
group 1,
one
your group 2.
assigned.
Group 2.
Yeah. There he is.
Moving to destination. Group 2 reporting. Moving to destination. Acknowledged. Frigate under attack.
Group 1 reports enemy
Schwack
contact.
the auto
Coordinates
guns.
confirmed. Group 1 standing by. Lock all weapons on target. Drawing light fire.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Move order confirmed. All right, stay with me now. Moving to destination. Destination locked in. Group 2. Copy. Reading contact. Course set. Status report.
If we can't come in from behind it.
New heading set. Damcon level 2.
Group 2 under attack.
Group 1 reporting. Let's stay calm.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Let's tell Group 1 to be
Group 2
up his
reports
ass.
Enemy contact.
Move order confirmed. We've got enemy contact. We're under fire. Move order confirmed.
If that's how he's going to behave, then I'm just going to go take him.
Group 1 copies. Standing by. Confirmed. Standing by.
Group 1
Yeah.
under attack. Group 2 under attack.
Getting banged around.
I am now paranoid that we're going to get all the way to the end.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Moving to destination. Frigate under attack.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Supporting friendly units.
Group 1 under attack. Group 2 under attack.
Group 1.
So I'm paranoid that we're going to get all the way to the end and then it's going to be like, you need a salvage corvette. And then we're going to have to wait all the fucking way for that ship to get there.
Standing by. Destination locked in. Moving while engaging.
Theoretically then, we are somewhat good.
Copy. Acknowledged. Confirmed.
I am eternally concerned that they have another junkyard dog out there somewhere.
Group 4 reporting. Course set. Group 1 copies. Course set. Moving while engaging. Underway.
So I'm going to very
Group 4
quickly,
copies.
well,
New
quickly,
heading
I'm going to
set.
order the other gravity well gate to get up front. Ready to catch,
Standing by.
whatever else we have to deal with.
Group 1 reporting. Confirmed. New heading set.
If we lose something else, we'll just kill it whilst the gravity well generator's on his way in. To be fair, with
Confirmed.
we're bringing up another load of salvage corvettes, so even if we do lose something, we can just very quickly nick it back.
Group 1 standing by. Standing by.
Tell them to attack move on the way through.
Locked in. Supporting friendly units.
Kill everything that isn't ours.
Group 2 reports
Preferably
victory.
isn't.
Group 1 copies. Ready.
I suppose I did ask for that.
Attack vector laid in.
That's I say that preferably isn't the fucking random derelict ships. Same markings as the Ventuzzi on it. How much crew a battleship has when a 100-man corvette? You can just yoink it. Yes.
Frigate under attack.
Group 2 reports enemy contact. Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Confirmed.
Group 2 under attack. Group 1 under attack.
Acknowledged. Course set.
Okay.
Group 2 reports enemy
Stop butchering.
contact.
Engage all hostiles. Friendlies under fire. Moving in.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
and the hyperspace gate. Now, I don't actually know if we can kill these. Okay, we can. They take a minute, but we can.
Frigate under attack.
Junkyard office. So they've made their office in the front of one of these ships.
Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Group 1. Group 1. Move order confirmed. Combat maneuver confirmed. Destination locked in. Group 2 standing by. Course set. Group 1. Moving.
I don't want this gravity well generator for I am extremely paranoid.
Moving to destination.
Group 1 reports victory. Group 1 under attack.
Frigate under
There we go. We got here, finally. At long fucking last, we made it.
Group 1 reports enemy contact. Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Supporting friendly units.
In this fleet. Like a fighter or a corvette to relay it. Oh, Christ.
Group 4 copies. Roger. Destination locked in.
That's a very good job I brought these fucking salvage corvettes after all.
Move order confirmed. Understood. Group 1 standing by.
I mean, what if theoretically ships primarily get crewed by AI and there's only a few distinct CEOs being required? I mean, that's not an unreasonable idea. I mean, we're ships this large in this kind of universe. You know, I mean, I get it's a warship, so there's not a lot of windows and crap. I mean, let's just tell you how many people there are. I mean,
Group 1 has
it's very possible to just drone all of this shit. You know?
Reporting.
So maybe that's why it's so easy to just yoink each other's ships, because once you yoink it, you don't actually have to provide like thousands of crew. You just a team of COs and technicians can go aboard and operate the ship remotely. You just have to overwrite the systems and like bring them to your own. That makes sense. Like, you know, reprogram the systems to work with your language or your tech, then it works. And this is how long it's fucking taken for us to re-yoink our shit. Like, we didn't have to blow up any of our own shit, so yeah, it still works. Lost a couple of frigates, but, you know, could have been a lot worse, if you ask me. Come on, take this stuff. You got a ways to go yet? Come on. And now, let me guess, he's got to go all the way back to the Chuffin mothership. Oh, of course he fucking does.
1 copies. Green line confirmed. En route. Group 2 copies. Destination locked in. Confirmed. Confirmed. Roger. New heading set. En route.
Ah, Christ. We've got to wait for this guy to get all the way back to the Chuffin mothership. I suppose that's why they wanted you to send like a fighter or something, because this would have been way quicker. Ah, Christ. So yeah, how we doing, guys? Oh god, I didn't remember the later parts of this game being such a ball ache. Holy shit. Okay, I'm going to look at the next few missions ahead of time and decide if we can in fact finish this tonight. Have a look. Because holy shit, like we're already a half hour over time, and we got 3 missions left to go. Okay, so let me read you how how this next article starts. This mission is the longest of them all, and it will likely take you days to complete it because there's a ton of firepower all up for grabs. Although it's recommended to have 40 salvaged corvettes. Retire other corvettes to build this number. Like as with the Kushan in this mission, since the enemy AI is the dumbest yet. The reason AI is so dumb is simply because they will only ever target one ship and could not care less about every other ship. They literally just distract them with one ship and then yoink all of their stuff. Holy shit. Maybe you finish this. Maybe stop here and finish the game next time, then it would appear so. I didn't want to have to do that, but I wasn't expecting this to be so incredibly fucking painful. I should have just sent one of these. One of these interceptors would have done nicely. I don't even know what kind of guns these are. But it's saying data complete because it's recommending that I like steal everything. Flagellant. The game seems to have these long ass sections, but it looks like we're getting into the fucking climax rather than these puzzle missions. Like the fucking ghost ship was just a puzzle. Right. Oh, I remember this next ship, so I was going to bed. No, I'm checking out myself, don't worry. Holy shit. So there's production trackers on the side here, I've just realized. Okay, the ship checked back. Yeah, no. The ship has checked back now. He docked.
Ready. Docking with mothership.
Like, come on. Jesus Christ! So I remember this next. I remember this next one. It's that if you actually like play the game, not quote unquote how you're supposed to, but if you don't sit around capturing every fucking ship known to man, then you can actually get through it fairly quickly. Will I do that? No. Like, again, I might thieve a couple destroyers here and there, but I'm not gonna sit around and nick every single ship. I'm gonna get on with it. Come on. Now we even redocked them. Come on. I did the thing. I docked a ship and it's made its way all the way back to the mothership. Come on. We won, right? That's the win condition, isn't it?
Reporting. Ready. Course set. Docking underway.
But what, you're telling me that it didn't count? I mean, I have to send a ship or like a fighter. I don't understand this fucking game sometimes. Holy shit, I don't understand this game. You can't tell this game's old, can you? Oh my god, you can't tell this game's old, can you? Yeah, I know. Get a fighter. I'm doing.
Confirmed. Underway. Copy.
Fighter is going to go do. He's already on his way over. I'll even flick him to evasive so he gets there faster. This holy shit. You can't tell this game's out. Don't get me wrong. I love this game to bits. Like it was my first exposure to sci-fi. It expanded my brain a bit about how shit actually works, and in 3 dimensions of space, that shit got weird fast. Even though this game doesn't have rotation, so like the ships aren't like differently orientated to each other. Still fuck with my 5-year-old brain, and I do love it to bits. But you can't tell this thing was made in 1999. That's not just buggy, but long level design. Like, cause like this level, it's not about combat. It's a puzzle. You know, like how do you get? Oh my god, I hatred.
I'm in. Communication link established.
My hatred is unending and furious.
Command node now. The Tidan Resistance has been informed of your actions and are preparing the fleets. You have our thanks. The hyperspace coordinates you require have been transferred to your mothership. Farewell.
Anger.
Hyperspace enabled.
My rage is unknowable. Oh Christ! All right. Okay, we're doing the last 3 next time. Oh Christ.
At ease.
I'm going to set this off. We're going to watch the cutscene. And then that's going to be the hook for the next time. First, fucking hell. Oh, Christ. I'm going to have to redo the schedule now. I'm going to have to go back to the schedule and kind of figure out what it is that we're now doing.
According to the data we received from Captain
Disappointment.
Nelson,
I didn't expect it to take so fucking long
by
quick.
a network of hyperspace inhibitors. The inhibitors are all heavily shielded and do not show up on any sensors. Elson has provided us with coordinates of the most vulnerable inhibitor station. Our goal is to destroy the station and create our own access point.
Okay, so to be fair, it kind of works anyway. It kind of works anyway because bridge of size. Oh, God, that's accurate.
Hyperspace successful. We are at the edge of